that, man.
Tonight, we try Alliance.
Wow.
I couldn't keep a straight face. We try Alliance and see how the other half lives. I do have a raid here. It's all 40 people. They all have their spells trained. They have various... they have various levels of gearing, except I put their gear on the screen. Most of them are actually naked. Most of them have their beginning starter gear. For example,
Gosh.
Kilimanjaro has his starting zone dagger. Okay, so most of the guys have nothing. Most of the guys have nothing. I do have some geared people though. So, I mean, if I were putting a raid together, and I was like, okay, come join MC, you should have some gear though. None of these guys would pass gear check. Nobody just says you should have some gear. They'd be like, what do you say when you're putting together a raid? You say,
That's a great question.
You say she'd have pre-raid best in slot. That's what you say. You say,
Oh, yeah.
Pre-raid best in slot required. Okay. So none of these guys would pass the little pre-raid best in slot. They wouldn't pass anything. They wouldn't pass a party gear check, all right? If someone was saying like, bro, you can come into my strat home, but you need to have some gear, bro. You need to have at least
Some
blues.
greens.
At least blues. They would say at least blues. Wouldn't they say that? Would they say that? I don't even know.
Probably.
I would say it. I would say you should have blues. But my guys don't even have that. My guys have greens and nothings, and they're doing 3,800 DPS, bros.
Whoa.
3,800 DPS.
Jeez.
Now, that's about half what my Horde Raid does, but still, it's plenty good enough to kill 2 Molten Giants with nobody dying. And that's what just happened. That's what just happened.
Wow.
2 Molten Giants down. Boom. Nobody dead. Give me a break. We can farm. We can farm Molten Core trash all day long. Nax coming. Nax coming next. No, Nax not coming. Oops.
The Moonkin?
I accidentally did a double pull here, but you know what? It became actually... No, I didn't respect the Moonkin. That's actually a really good question. Man, Dave pays too much attention. It kind of worries me. He watches too hard. I don't like it. I freak out when people watch me way, way too hard.
I gave you that character, though. That's why I know.
I know. Well, okay. I'll give you that one. Skankia almost died. Skankia is a druid tank who should not be taunting. And yet, here we are. She is going to taunt. We got 2 lava spawns up. That's rough. You know what? I am going to crowd control. I'm going to crowd control. Did you guys happen to catch my last Major Domo? The only reason I ask is because I was having a hard time with Major Domo, and that last Major Domo, I actually used AoE to kill
Did you really?
I did. I used AoE successfully to kill a bunch of the mobs. I've never done that before, and it worked. It worked. It turned what looked like was going to be a bad Major Domo pull into a win.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. So we had enough AoE to kill all the health in a healer. What do they call those things? The healer salamander. Salamander. I call them salamanders, all right? They look like salamanders. Oh my gosh. So that was a okay, I'm not going to brag about killing a Fire Lord and an Annihilator on this server because this server is an easy server. And you can actually banish Fire Lords on this server. You cannot banish Fire Lords on Blizz-like servers.
Oh,
and that's not actually Blizz-like. Yeah. And Fire Lords on Blizz-like servers are Well, I don't know. I don't think it's true. I do not think it's true. But if you let a Fire Lord spawn a lava spawn, all right, on what is claimed to be Blizz-like servers, and you do not have enough DPS to kill that lava spawn before it spawns another lava spawn, it is a raid wipe. It is a raid wipe because the lava spawns on those servers, when they spawn another lava spawn, go to full health. Both of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So if you don't have enough DPS to kill one, you wipe.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's not great. I didn't love it. I didn't love it when I was playing on servers like that. It was annoying and stressful. Now, I would do it. I would kill them, but it was a very stressful moment when the lava spawns would spawn. It was like, okay, well, I've got to make my entire raid DPS this lava spawn and hope against hope that we kill it before it spawns another one. Otherwise, it's over.
Jeez.
And we're freaking doing terrible here. So I'm just going to go to AoE. And the AoE is working really well. But I'm going to reposition.
Are Locks the best AoE people?
Locks are the best
For
AoE
you?
people because they never run out.
Yeah.
But they're not great in Molten Core because of the fire resist in a lot of the mobs. Although lava spawns have absolutely no fire resist. Oh, what's going on? My monitor's rebooting.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was weird. So this was a bad, sloppy Fire Lord pull, but whatever. We're gonna make it. We just have to make it to, well, the big challenge tonight. I'll tell you. Oh, geez, I got to look at my YouTube chat. Nobody. All right, good. The big challenge tonight. The big challenge tonight is going to be those imps. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Those imps are going to be the big challenge. We're probably going to wipe on the imps, but we got to take as many down as we can before we wipe, and then we get through to Luciferon.
How long do the imps stay down?
15 minutes, at least. At least 15 minutes.
Is it the same? Is it the same for Trash and Zul'Gurub, or what's the respawn on Trash and Zul'Gurub?
No trash response on VG.
Okay, cool.
But on other Blizz-like servers, trash respawns, and it's not acceptable. I do not want to re-kill trash in ZG.
Yeah. No way.
Trash in ZG re-kill is bad.
Yeah.
And that's really why I wasn't too upset when Project Azeroth went down, because there was a lot to not like about it.
Yeah.
Really? That giant one-shot 2 people in my raid? Wow. Come on, bro. 2 people in my raid. He one-shot a healer and a hunter in my raid. Wow.
Rude, man.
That's, and, you know, it's not like those people are naked. Yes, they are. Actually, they are naked. They're wearing their starting zone gear. I mean, it's a few armor. Come on, brah. It's a few armor. It's worth something.
Where was the bubble?
You know what? That's the problem. That is the problem.
Dude.
I did not write the bubble function, and really, I was kind of railing against myself today. I was like, "You're gonna go into Molten Core without the bubble function. You're gonna go into Molten Core without lay on hands, and you're not going to be doing your best alliance." And that's the thing. About time, says X Bonus. What's up, X Boneless? X Boneless is on VG, by the way. He was messaging me in VG. And you're late, X Boneless. You're late. I've been doing this for like 10 minutes, brah. I've already got kills under my belt. And we're gonna roll this place. The only problem is I did not have the backup. I did not write the backup code for hunters. So my hunters are not going to be backing up tonight. I'm going to call that a handicap.
How far back do you need to put the hunters?
Oh my god. I'm going to pretend you did not ask that.
Dude, I really
I'm
don't
pretending you did not ask that. Do you not play hunters?
I have one hunter just because.
Really?
It's it, yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you some slack because of that. But
well, I know they have an 8-yard minimum.
Well, then you know, bruh.
But
bruh.
guys are never gonna get on your stack anyway.
Bruh's not here anymore. What?
There's no one's gonna get to your stack anyway, man. Like
these guys are untauntable, dude.
Oh.
These are surgers.
Oh.
You got a stack on them.
You got to stack on these surgers, bruh. And he's smoking us. He is absolutely annihilating us, but we're gonna win anyway. Nobody's gonna die. Because we got paladins. And I've limited the paladins to level 5 heals. I really don't know where to put that.
Flash
so
you can pretty much do max. Or are you talking about a holy light?
I'm talking about flash of light. I think they do flash of light.
Pretty much spam that indefinitely.
Max? Not max. Max? You're not saying max, are you? Because the multi-boxer that, the best multi-boxer I've ever met, who was on the server, by the way, he doesn't play anymore. He did all of BWL with a partner. I think he said he always cast level 1. How about that?
What?
But of course his guys were geared.
With 1,000 healing.
Yeah, with 800 healing or whatever his guys had. But he only ever cast level 1, so they would never run out.
To cast, like that's even so low your mana. Like you could cast higher ranks than that and not hurt your mana. So I don't know why they do that.
All right, maybe it wasn't level 1, but it was low level. It was super low levels kind of stuff, right? And hold on, I gotta make some room in somebody's bags.
It's just a really low mana spell, even the max rank.
Oh, this guy doesn't even have. This guy has so little bag space that he can't take water because he will generate more shards than I have limited him to. I limit warlocks to 20 shards, but this guy only has his basic bag, so that's 16 slots. So,
wow. Yeah.
I've been refreshing since we talked. Oh my gosh, that's funny. What? Bridesmaids died? This is one-shot stuff, bros. We got one-shot hits going on here. You cannot. I think we have to have the tanks.
Where's your blessing of kings, bro?
Where? I've got kings. I've got kings. I've got kings. I've got
help
sanctuary. I've got sanctuary. I've got salvation on Titanator.
Dude.
Ooh, something's wrong.
You can get so much stamina.
Something's wrong. I think I'm supposed to remove salvation manually. I think that's what it is. Because he won't recast salvation if a warrior doesn't have it in a party. He won't. The pallies won't recast salvation. So, nope, they recast salvation. What the fuck? Don't give me salvation, bitches. In fact, let me take salvation.
Your buff list or make your warrior auto cancel it.
No. I already wrote the code for this. They're not supposed to recast salvation for warriors, but maybe I have a bug in my code. I mean, I didn't test it. Anything you don't test, any code you write that you don't test does not work. That is code that won't work. You must test it.
Freaking Lua, dude.
This guy gets it.
It's rough, man.
Lua is one of the clowniest scripting languages I've ever programmed in.
It's like easy though. It's so easy.
No, but it's not easy to understand where its flaws are, and it has a lot of them.
All it is, if you see and you go to it and you're like, oh yeah, where the fuck are all my where's my local volatile shit like that?
Dude, are we gonna... Oh, I thought we were gonna kill a Fire Lord before a respawn. Oh, we almost had it. We're that close. We're that close. We were pixels away. We were pixels away.
What kind of stuff will drop off of Molten Core Trash that's good?
T1.
T1.
Like, period.
I mean, like,
bracers and belt. Bracers and belt.
Okay, cool.
Everything drops off Molten Core Trash. And,
Don't
you know...
usually get at least one piece before
Of course. Of course. Maybe two.
T1. Hell
Maybe
yeah.
two. You got to get the T1, and T1 sells well on this server. I mean, it doesn't sell well right now. You gotta price it at... I find this content offensive. We have an Alliance hater in the chat. I don't know if I should ban him though. Get the Lazy Pig add-on and only use it if your tanks. It auto removes salvation. It does? I have Lazy Tank, brah. So let me do LT CFG. Wait, how do? Hold on. Let me bring up Lazy Tank. It says he says Lazy Tank auto remove salvation. So I don't know what Lazy Tank. I don't even know how to use the LT. I don't know how to use the add-on. Why is my Lazy Tank not auto removing my salvation? Let's kill the Core Hound. Oh, Lazy Pig. Yeah, Lazy Pig is what I was typing LT. I should have been typing LP. All right, fine.
Billy.
Let me work it, bros. Let me work it, bros.
Do you use Lazy Pig or you use Lazy Pig Multibox?
I use Lazy Pig, not Lazy Pig. Lazy Pig Multibox is worthless, guys. Don't use it.
Dude, what?
No, it's no good.
Wait, hang on. Have you ever used the taxi function within it?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, dude. Then you've
Why?
never used it, man.
What? Taxi function?
Okay, so it's incredible. Lazy Pig Multibox, what it does is it will follow the leader of the raid or whatever.
Yeah.
Whenever the leader takes a flight path, all of the others automatically do it too. You don't even have to mess with them at all. They just
Oh joy!
do it. It's
oh
amazing.
joy! That you've just changed 1% of the game for me.
It's
oh,
amazing,
this is harsh, bro. This is the Confusion Dog, and the Confusion Dog is rolling me. I'm going with AOE. The Confusion Dog is gonna roll us. This is harsh. Okay, I lost one tank. Bubble Booty's not a tank. Actually, I only have 2 real tanks. Where's the Confusion Dog going? The Confusion Dog decided that it's done killing us. It killed about 5 of us. And it's like, nah, that's good. He's like the Killbot who met its limit. It's like Zach Brannigan's Killbot. I programmed the Killbots. I knew the Killbots had a kill limit, so I just sent wave after wave till they hit their limit.
Wow. That's kind of awesome. So wait, he just decided to stop attacking your
He
raid?
decided he was done. He's like, you people are doing so little damage to me with your naked raid that I'm done. I am finished with your naked raid. I was also having a problem where Lazy Pig wasn't removing salvation. Oh, Buddy Fox, he backs me up. Dude, Lazy Pig doesn't work, bro. This just in. I'll slap you with my haggis.
But the Lazy Pig Multibox taxi feature is
Dude,
awesome.
I am not going to load Lazy Pig Multibox just for a freaking taxi feature, which, by the way, all I have to do is click on the screen and all my boys follow me.
I know, but dude, when you don't even have to click,
Bruh.
it's so good.
You're saving 1 click with Lazy Pig's Multibox, which is not very good, by the way. I definitely have explored Lazy Pig's Multibox. Do not... all my people who follow me, do not download Lazy Pig's Multibox. That is not your multibox. That is not your multibox salvation right there.
No, I'm actually I'm a story. I converted from Lazy Pig Multibox to your macros, but just saying
macros. It's called 5-minute multibox. I have a brand, brah. I have a brand.
to
Bruh.
your- to
Bruh,
your
I'm making
five-month
you viral, bruh. Bruh, you're getting banned, bruh. You're banned on Twitter, bruh. Don't make me ban you on Twitter, bruh.
It's too many bras for someone in their 40s,
50s.
50s, whatever.
supposed to be better?
That's not.
That's not better.
It's way worse.
Stop with the way worse crap, man. You're not AARP. You can't
hope
judge
that-
me.
I
You
hope
can't
that-
judge me.
I hope that I'm still playing WoW when I'm 50.
I started late, okay? Give me a break. The plebeians you're talking to don't respect the 5-man multi-box. It's true. It's true. I'm getting messages, man. I have fans. I have There are people who like me. Even if you don't. Okay, we're going to try this Confuse Hound again. It's rough. It's rough. I'm gonna throw down. You know what? Here's the problem. He just one-shot ILLILLILLILLILL. My warlock. This is my. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna miss this hound. I think. I'm gonna miss this hound. 1.1 tunes for every year you've. Okay. Yeah, it's true. 1.1 tunes for every year you've lived. 1.1. We had to do 1.1, brah.
That's funny.
You know what? I'm going to say this Confuse Hound has got me thinking that I was lucky that he left us alone, and maybe I shouldn't have pulled him again. And it's also got me thinking that I'm not going to kill Lucifron tonight.
It's gonna be out of mana after the first minute.
And you know what I didn't do? Ooh. I did not put any soul stones on anybody because I thought I had shaman.
Where's your DI, bro?
Do I still have time? Do I still have time? I need to find wait, he's done with us. He's done with us. He's done again!
Are you serious?
He's done again! He's done with us. I did not need DI. I did not need to find a priest or somebody who knew how to res,
That's awesome.
which is not guaranteed with my priests because I don't know if I missed somebody. But on the training and the skills thing, I'm sure all my priests know res, so I was going to look for a priest. That's how DI works, right? You just pick somebody who has a res. Man,
Yeah,
this
basically.
alliance thing is complicated.
You sacrifice yourself. to put someone in a
Sacrifice,
bubble.
but you can't pick yourself, right?
No, you cannot.
See, that's where I was going to screw it up. I was going to try to pick myself. All right, let's leave that dog alone. That's a bad dog, as Sigourney Weaver would say.
Do you take gear damage whenever you DI?
I think you don't, and I think that's why a lot of paladins do it, so they don't get the repair.
Dude.
So much alliance
So broken,
nastiness.
so good.
Yes, this is more alliance nastiness. Push your favorite tune off of a cliff and get the soul stone. I don't know what you mean by that, but I am going to soulstone somebody now. Because now it's serious, brah. I am soulstoning. I'm making a soulstone right now. This is happening. Wait, he's not really casting it. Oh, inventory is full. Of course it is. He only has one freaking bag. Somebody send me bags. My gosh, I don't have a Patreon. The least you guys can do is send me bags and money on my alliance side. I'm gonna Thanos did nothing wrong. Yes, that's true. That was a Thanos joke, LMAO. You can read that? Really? Wait a minute. Oh, no, you're calling out your own joke. Dude, let me just tell you, a lot of people do not actually select the higher res on my streams, so they won't be able to read your Thanos joke. But yeah, we're good. We're good to go. We're gonna go buff up, kill some more molten giants, and act like we can handle one of those confused dogs, which we absolutely cannot. Which I've never failed on a confused dog, and we failed on confused dogs twice. So I'm feeling like you need more than what I'm showing on the screen right now, as far as gear, which is whites and empties. I'm going to say you need more than whites and empties on confused dogs. Oh, Thanos pushed his favorite thing off a cliff to her death and got the Soul Stone. Oh. You know what? I think I half watched that movie. They made me watch it. I think I like the Infinity Wars movie better than... And I'm not saying I didn't like. I'm not saying I did not like the Thor movie. What is it called? I like the Thor movie. I did not watch all of the Thor because it went on too long. It went on too long. But the beginning with what's his name? Grandmaster. That was good. That was good.
You didn't like Thor Ragnaros?
I liked it. I liked it. I just thought it went on way, way, way too long. And there were way too many CGI battles, before the end of it. And it kind of lost me kind of there. But I'm the guy who walked out of Deadpool 2 because the prison scene what pissed me off. I was just like, no, not another one of these. People go to prison and oh no. And I walked out of Deadpool 2. But then I watched Deadpool 2 later and I appreciated it and I thought it was great. But
wait, what's the problem with the prison scene?
Did I say it's done to death, brah? You're too young. Oh no, my gosh! There's a dog. These prison scenes, dude, they're done to death. They're in every freaking movie. I hate them. They were in the same prison scene in Guardians of the Galaxy. Give me a break. Give me a break. I had to watch it in Guardians of the Galaxy. I had to watch it in 1,000 different movies, but that was too much. As soon as they started trying to do that, I was like, no, dude, I'm not doing this. This is boring. This is stupid. I'm not laughing. Deadpool 2 sucks. But then, Tina bought it on Vudu, my middle daughter. She bought it on Vudu, and she brought it home. And so I got to watch it on my couch. And then I was like, okay, this is all right. Dude, we just wiped on another Core Hound. We're having a hard time with... I'm going to say, mea culpa. Core Hounds be hard. This Core Hound is not letting us buy, and I did not actually do the Soul Stone. So, wait, isn't what Ragnarok? No, isn't what Thanos was putting in his hand glove that they almost got off him, but Hulk stopped them from getting off him? Was it Hulk? Who stopped them from getting the glove off his hand? Anyway, isn't that called the Soul Stone? Yes. Wait. Need a medallion of Grand Marshal Morris for one of your tanks? Yes! But don't give me a medallion of Grand Marshal Morris. Send me money. That's what I want. That's what I want. No, I'm just kidding. You can send me a Grand Marshal Morris medallion. Did you see what my people were wearing? They're wearing nothing. It's nothing.
Is there an unstuck function in vanilla gaming?
Yes. The unstuck function, though, does not do what we want it to do. It simply Hearthstones you. It simply Hearthstones you. What we want it to do is move you 10 meters to one side so we can exploit. Because that's how we used to get on... That's how we used to get on top of Ironforge, is with auto unstuck.
Oh.
But you can't do that on vanilla gaming.
Dude.
Yeah, so I spent a lot of time on top of the armor repair in Ironforge, shooting down with my hunters at noobs in Ironforge, using my I win button, which spawns everything on a hunter, basically. And I got a lot of kills that way. And you know what? A GM never came and spoke to me about that. But a GM did come and speak to me about my Eyes of the Beast on the Stormwind Wall. Yes.
Really?
Yes, one day the Alliance got sick to death. By the way, I'm trying to run back with a Night Elf, which is not allowed. You do not ghost run with Night Elves because they run too fast for the rest of your people. So one day, I'm doing my Eyes of the Beast inside of Stormwind Wall, and I get this purple text. And when you get purple text in Live WoW, it's a GM talking to you. Is it blue text? Okay, Eli's correcting. Eli's back from the hot tub. He's correcting me. You get blue text, and it's a GM talking to you, and he's like, I'm watching what you're doing. That's how he opens. He's like, I'm watching what you're doing. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Is it wrong?
Like, pretty good, right?
It's pretty sweet.
That would have been better. I'm like, pretty good, bro, huh? No, he did not. He was not amused. I'm like, so, is this okay? And he said, no, it's not okay. And you need to do whatever you need to do to portal back right now, or I'm going to ban you. And what can I do there? How do you respond to that?
How can you get banned for that?
Well,
For being very creative?
hate the player? He's hating the player.
You're not using.
But
any
I was just
exploit.
playing the game.
Yeah, that's silly, man.
Oh, Valatorn just sent me 4K gold. Actually, you know what? Valatorn, I sent 2K gold over from the Horde side, but I'm going to need it. I'm going to need some gold because my guys have no gear. Maybe I can buy some gear off the auction house with your 4K gold. I don't know. They can't even kill a Core Hound. They're not going to kill Lucifron. How would they kill Lucifron if they can't kill a Core Hound?
What's the mechanic of the Core Hound that is too hard?
I don't know. Well, I know the confusion mechanic.
Oh yeah.
It makes
Yeah,
everybody
they've got Fear Ward
face
on,
the wrong
the
way.
dwarves or whatever.
I don't think Fear Ward works for confusion. That's not
Oh.
fear. That's just
Oh.
confusion. It's
Yeah.
like Pokemon, bruh. Your
Oh,
your
yeah.
your Pokemon is confused.
Dude, confusion is way frustrating on Pokemon.
You know what? It's so bad. I do not like confusion. And I don't know if you've ever played Slay the Spire, but confusion is really bad on Slay the Spire too. I do
Really?
not like it because it randomizes the cost of your cards. And I don't want my cards randomizing cost. I build decks that cost very little. So when it randomizes the cost of my cards on Slay the Spire, it's like, my 0 cards cost 3 now? What?
Whoa.
Yes, Boneless. That's right. Why are you sending me tips, Boneless? You know you're on my stream, right? Well, nobody can actually see you because they don't actually go HD on my stream. Let's kill these Fire Lords because I feel like this is going to be the highlight of our raid, killing Fire Lords, because I'm not so sure that we are going to be able to get past the imps.
That's still
And-
pretty good.
No, it's not. Stop.
Right? I mean,
No.
naked raid? Come on, man.
No, it's not
Dude.
good.
Dude.
It's not good. I thought we would be able to kill everything, and by the way, as far as trash goes, including the Core Hounds, it's clearly not. We cannot kill the confused Core Hound. We can't even kill the non-confused Core Hound. That Core Hound we just fought was not a confused Core Hound. It was just a regular. Maybe if I set up, though. Maybe if I set up, we can kill the regular. And we have the tanks actually tanking. Because we didn't actually have it. Let me throw a... I gotta write a function, guys. I gotta write a function to... oh, geez. Who did I give a Soulstone Resurrection to? Titanator, great. All right,
Yeah.
different Warlock.
You get to really rely
Different-
on them soulstones.
Different Warlock, yes. And I have to write a function that Soulstones...
You don't got that awesome reincarnation no more.
Exactly. That is one thing that is very fun to rely on. It's the shaman reincarnation. And let me bring out Soulstone for Desdemonia. And we will Soulstone somebody. And we will not wipe again. Just, guys, just whisper in my ear and remind me, because I'm not an Alliance guy. I may not remember to Soulstone people. And I am so non-Alliance. I did kind of get into Alliance later on in like Cataclysm when they had Paladins on both sides. I did,
Oh yeah.
and Paladins could taunt and stuff, and I really did like my Paladins in Cataclysm. They were awesome. Awesome tanks. Just amazing tanks. Love them. But they're not, it's not like the Paladins here. Paladins here are not tanks. They don't have taunt.
Yeah. No.
I don't know how the people at Blizz ever thought that was going to be a good idea to have a protection spec without taunt. It's so strange.
Yeah.
Some of the decisions they made early on.
Mm-hmm.
Because I asked advice to the Alliance side when I first started out here on Vanilla Gaming. I was like, wait, my Paladins can't taunt. How do I maintain threat? And the answer I got from the Alliance side, be threatening.
Oh my gosh, you serious?
Yeah, that's what they said. Be threatening. And you know what? They were right, actually. Generate a hell of a lot of threat, and you can kind of tank. We have got no T1 on this side. Not that I think that is. Let's buff. First off, I'm not buffed. There you go. Okay. Sup, Daniel West. I would gladly take the T-Booze, but for Ironforge spec? What? Yeah, the T-Booze is not selling on Vanilla Gaming. We gotta convince. The problem is, we're getting Vanilla Gaming overrun with multi-boxers, and normal boxers. Normies don't like multi-boxers rolling around, so they come to Vanilla Gaming and they're like, "Oh, there's just a bunch of multi-boxers, so I'm leaving." So everybody, please be a little more low profile. There you go. That's my lame appeal to the multi-boxing crowd.
That's really lame.
That's super lame, but be more low profile, bros.
Yeah, I get it though.
Ironforge spec is the gear you were in to look cool when you're AFK in Ironforge. Oh.
You get the Argent Defender or whatever the fuck it is, and it's like double lightsabers.
I've never heard that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, fine. I'll buy that.
It's an ally thing, dude. You wouldn't get it.
You
man.
think it's an ally thing? There must
It's an
be
ally
like...
thing,
Alright. We never said
Only
Ogremar
Alliance
spec.
can get the sword, I think.
What? What
For real,
sword?
dude?
T-Booze?
No, the other sword that matches the T-Booze with the blue.
Really?
Oh, the Ardent.
Oh,
thing
he
you
says...
said?
He confirms it is an alliance thing. Bro confirms. I don't even have a bow with ammo on this tank. I can't even bow pull. That is lame. Alright, Ancient Core Hound. We're scared. We're scared. We're going to try it. I'm bursting. But this guy does not seem to have any of the good stuff, so we are going to down him. He doesn't have any of the good stuff. Oh, he's half down.
So wait,
This-
so different core hounds. I'm not watching the stream right now. So different core hounds, like
Have
they
different
look the same,
stuff.
but they have different stuff.
Wait, you need to watch the stream to know things about WoW? No. Yeah, different core hounds have different stuff. Very different stuff,
But
actually.
they look the same.
And they look the same, yeah.
Whoa.
And they-
Okay.
Woo! We got a Cenarian belt, the worst of the T1. Yes, thank you, Vanilla WoW.
Awesome,
1Bs get banned.
dude. Congrats, man.
Valatorn's like, 1Bs get banned here. Need an instant 60 multi-boxer only server. Yes, you click a button, you get 40 characters. And they all have their skills trained. I'm gonna kill these molten giants over here, actually, because it might be the best we do tonight, if I'm honest. Because even if we do get past the flame imps, I'm feeling like it's a stretch to think that we're going to do even halfway Lucifron. Or even kill the Flamewakers. I'm thinking, look, Bubbly Doom just died in one shot from the Molten Destroyers.
Wow.
The Flamewakers are going to one-shot some people in my raid.
Youch.
Ooh, I'm totally butchering this pull of the Molten Giants. I should turn on auto turn at least. I turned off auto turn by default, by the way, in case you guys didn't know.
How do you turn it back on?
Just it's one of the globals at the beginning of the SM extend. Just say auto turn true. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna move away because I feel like we're gonna wipe on these Molten Giants because I totally butchered it. This is all my fault. This is all my fault. I know the point of boxing is to do it alone, but if you need help with Lucifron, I can come tank. No, I do not accept your help. The whole point is boxing alone, and that's not going to happen.
Same. It's just not the same.
It's not the same. Plus, you have to be in my raid. You'll probably be typing to talk to me like you are right now instead of joining my TeamSpeak. And I'm like, I do not want to type to talk to you, brah. Of course, he's like in my YouTube stream, so I'm giving him a bad shake. I'm so short. What's your main? I'm so short. I have a soul stone, bruh. I'm popping it. Oh, I think I popped it too early. He was going to let us go. He was going to let us. They were done. They were running back to their spawn. They were running back to their spawn, and now they're going to kill all of us.
Have you ever had that happen with Horde? With your Horde raid?
No. I've never seen this happen.
Dude, this proves that the server favors ally.
Because you've seen it happen before?
No, I just,
all right,
I'm
well,
making up conspiracies.
I'd be in the TeamSpeak, but I didn't want to intrude the stream. What? Intrude the stream?
Dude, get him in here.
Get in here, bruh. We need more people. You don't have to like be talking 100%, but the more people talk, the more, I mean, I can make the stream not dead air. Because a lot of times I'll just sit. You know, you've watched my streams. A lot of times I'll just run out of things to say. And I'll be like,
you don't have to talk the whole time, man.
Tap the 2 button. Yeah, you do. Have you not YouTube before? Have you not YouTube before? You better be talking the whole time. I read the facts. And they said, if you want to be a streamer, you have to talk the whole time.
Oh, dang, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It's
real, bruh. It's real. Look at Zolder. Zolder, are you watching right now? Because if you're watching, you should have talked the whole time.
That's harsh.
What's the TS info? And you know what? I usually have it. Let me put the TS info up again. I'll put it as text. Let me make a text. Create new text. It's going to be Draymond.teamspeak3.com. Oh, my wife is home. From dancing. From dancing. Let me see if I can drag it around somewhere. Where is it at? Read from
Dude, I've spent literally all night getting shaman totems this whole time.
It's so hard, dude. It's so hard. Let's make this white. Is there a color? It's not letting me choose a color. Where is it? Do you see it? Let me make this full screen. Whoa, that is crazy full screen, brah. Oh, there it is. It's white. I'm gonna put it right there. Okay, you see. Look at the stream. There you go. Draymond at teamspeak3.com. Monique, come sit on my lap.
Have you guys?
Let me introduce you to my Alliance fans. This is Monique. She's a High Warlord on Y. I'm not a High Warlord, but she's a High Warlord on Y. She still plays live, kinda, but what'd you do tonight?
I did salsa dancing.
You did salsa dancing, so you did go.
I did go, and I had a lot of fun.
You did?
Yes, I did.
Did you dance with guys?
I danced with 4 instructors.
4 instructors?
Yes.
Did they say you were good?
They started throwing footwork on me that other people weren't doing.
Oh.
So I guess I was doing okay.
Did you do the footwork though?
Yes, I did.
All right.
So it was very difficult.
That sounds hard,
That's good, man.
like to do.
Well, I'll let you get back to
I'm
your-
very
Thank you, love.
coordinated.
All right, that's Monique. She's my High Warlord girl, and she's awesome. All right, that's Rez. Monique hype.
Dude, that getting High Warlord as a married couple together, that should make you closer, man.
It did. It did kind of. I mean, you know, it took me doing it for a week to know what to walk in her shoes, to know what she was up against.
Is it?
I don't know. It's
is
hard
it
to
as-
describe. It's hard to
Is it as
describe.
hard to get High Warlord on vanilla gaming as it is in retail?
Retail, you just do rated battlegrounds. So I mean, you could be carried.
I mean, like
Rated
vanilla
rated
retail.
battlegrounds just mean. What do you mean?
Like so to get High Warlord in
In
vanilla.
in live right now, you can still get High Warlord if you do rated battlegrounds and you're top 1.5%. I think it's 1.5%. So if you're on a good RBG team, you can get the RBG High Warlord, and there's no distinguishing the two. You don't know whether somebody got it vanilla or somebody got it RBG.
In vanilla gaming though, is it?
Oh, in vanilla gaming. Oh, I don't know,
Yeah.
dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I never messed with the PvP hardly. I don't feel like I don't feel like it's that.
Top overall damage and heals.
So you had to be #1 in honor for the week to get High Warlord.
Oh,
That's
geez.
it. That's what you had to do. You had to be #1 in honor for the week, and it wasn't like they were going to let you be #1 honor for the week. Everybody had to take their turn,
Oh.
and you wouldn't even come close to #1 honor if you hadn't been playing 16 hours a day for like 3 months.
Good lord.
So everybody took turns. Only in the most jerkiest of situations did somebody get High Warlord twice in 2 weeks, right? Because that guy just kept playing after he got High Warlord. But those people were shunned.
So like once you get High Warlord, you
You could get it again. You could get it again
but you don't have
for
to.
no purpose. You would just be denying somebody their High Warlord that week.
Oh, so there's no benefit besides.
There's no
getting-
benefit.
Okay.
Absolutely no benefit.
You could argue that's a benefit, but it's really not worth it, and that's just like so fucked up.
It's so fucked up. I mean, that was the most effed up thing anybody would ever do in vanilla is extend their High Warlord streak to another week.
Dude, that's like next level trolling.
Oh, it's low level.
Wow, yeah.
It's low level villainy. I mean, maybe mid level villainy. Yeah, it's like saying I'm going to be president for 12 years or 16 years just because I want to be.
Dang, dude.
I'm X-Bone, by the way.
X-Bone is in. X-Bone is
do you
in.
multi-bot?
I have a little bit. But
Is anybody on Horde right now? Could they tell Silithus Boss to get in here and act like a fool?
He's gonna come gank you for honor.
You'll have to get in my raid, brah.
Silithus Boss fucks on us in Ironforge all the time.
Does he really?
Oh, your alliance. He's my best friend on WoW.
I don't know. He never kills me. I guess he like can. Must not be flagged for PvP, but yeah, I see him raping people all the time.
Oh yeah, he lives to one-shot people. That's all he does. He wants to one-shot you. He doesn't care if he dies.
What's he
He-
play to? What kind of rate class?
Elemental, shaman.
Oh.
So he has, nearly 1,000 spell damage, and he just lives to cast that lightning bolt with
Elemental
the
magic.
follow-up. No, with the follow-up.
Chain
What-
lightning.
No. What's the instant spell? Instant spell.
Mastery.
Nature swiftness.
Nature Swiftness. With the follow-up Nature Swiftness
Oh.
lightning bolt. So that's what he throws on you. Forget the elemental, because he's going to crit anyway. He has so much crit. He's going to crit anyway. So he wants to double crit you.
Oh.
And really make you dead.
Criminy.
So he would never run without Nature Swiftness.
Shoot. Yeah, okay. I get it.
He doesn't want just one crit. He wants 2 crits.
Why doesn't he have Hand of Rag, though?
Why doesn't he have Hand of Rag? You know, that's an okay question. I think, you know, it's an odds thing. It's an odds thing. I don't know that he runs a lot of Molten Core anymore, to be honest. He runs a lot of an Axe now.
He could probably get an AQ Axe that's better.
Probably. I mean, is Hand of Rag the best for Elemental? I'm not 100%.
He can't afford to respec enough as it is.
He can't come at the moment. Thank you, Valatorn, for actually asking him. He's probably killing people in Ironforge right now. That's the only time he ever denies me. He's either in Nax, which I know he's already done this week, or he's in Ironforge getting good kills. And he will never leave good kills.
Good
Wonder why-
choice. I love it.
I wonder why he picks Ironforge.
Ironforge because the run back from the graveyard is so short.
12 people on this server, and they're all in Ironforge.
The run back from the graveyard, I mean, it doesn't matter if there was 12 or 1,000 people. The run back from the graveyard in Ironforge is so much better than Stormwind. I only ever PvP'd in Ironforge.
Bro, just never die. Easy.
No, you're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Dude, not if you run Priest or something.
Come on. The only time I never died was on top of Ironforge.
Oh, yeah.
On top of the auction, the armor repair in Ironforge. So
Dude, I totally want to try your Eyes of the Beast thing now.
the Eyes of the Beast thing, dude. I don't know if it would work in vanilla. I never did it in vanilla.
I mean
I only
on
did
my
Burning
Wrath
Crusade
server.
and Wrath. Yeah.
Yeah.
Burning Crusade, it worked fine. Wrath, it worked fine.
Overall meters.
Who's topping the meters? Wastrel. Wastrel is topping the meters at 100 DPS.
Is that overall
Yikes.
though, or is that just the last
Let's check overall. I put it on current fight. Titanator, the warrior tank, is topping the overall meters. Oh my
junk.
gosh. Oh my gosh. That is scary. That is scary. The next person up is not even to 50 DPS
Oh, boy.
overall. Oh
That
my
sounds
goodness.
like my raid, dude.
Oh my, this is very bad. This is very. I don't even know why I thought this was going to work. I'm going to say I was only pretending that this would work. No, I really actually believed I would get to Lucifron and do Lucifron, and we're gonna get to Lucifron.
Dude, you can
We can
train-
kill Surges, we can kill Annihilators, we can get there. Can we kill the Imp packs? Let's throw another.
I'm gonna get a drink.
Let's throw another Warlock spell on somebody to prevent wipes. Indulgences is going to get it.
I just have one question.
Yeah.
How is Ventrilo still a thing? And Skype is dead?
Dude, Ventrilo.
I feel like Skype is really good. I mean, I use Skype at work every day, but I felt like Skype was a really good thing.
It was good. I mean, Discord would have killed it anyway, but...
No, I don't see how. Discord voice is so terrible.
Really?
Yeah. Have you tried Discord voice recently? It's so bad.
I've had a few problems with, like, just connecting, but I've never
Only
had
on
like, audio quality problems.
No, dude, let me switch
Just
to
your
Discord
channel.
voice and you will tune out of this stream so
That's
fast.
just your channel for some
No,
reason.
it's not. No, it's not. Wait, you think other people do okay on Discord?
I use other Discords that are just as good as this TeamSpeak, but your
Really?
Discord is fucked.
If you go into your server settings, you can change the region of the server, like where it's hosted at, and that might fix your problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't have to do that, so fuck Discord.
Dude, the Ventrilo was awesome. Text-to-speech binds and paging. You could
Yeah.
fuck somebody up.
Vent is fine. Vent is fine. TeamSpeak is the best.
You could flood people on Ventrilo, make their CPU max out if they didn't have TTS turned off.
That sounds like something you would do.
I mean, Skype had its, its odd security flaws here and there, but
Ventrilo was just awesome.
Who really needs to keep their IP a secret?
Did you guys ever use Xfire?
Xfire.
Xfire. It was like it was the first voice chat thing I've ever used.
Blizzard has a voice chat now.
I don't think I used anything before Ventrilo.
Well, you're gonna have to tell me all your stories. Did you get it? Do you have any stories? Oh, can you give me another beer? Thank you.
Used to use IRC. That was also ghetto.
Let me find a hunter on my screen. Knee Arrow. There you go. Let's do some. Ooh, does Neo even have a pet? Ooh, you know what? Do any of your hunters have a pet? He's very quiet. He's like, I didn't give you any hunters. Yes, you did.
No, none of the ones I gave you.
Dude, I'm thinking I don't have a pet.
Instant messaging service for gamers that also served as a game server browser with various blah blah blah.
Boo! Alright, Lava Annihilator, I'm going to proxy pull him. And I'm going to try to survive till the end.
Must have been from the EverQuest days.
Dude, I never played EverQuest. It was on WoW, I think.
I was playing EverQuest 2 before I discovered WoW. I went to EverQuest 2 first, I'm ashamed to say. And then I realized, well, WoW seems better. And so we switched to WoW about a month in to WoW.
Decided not to be a weeb.
Well, you know, when I was running away from a mob halfway across the entire EverQuest map and the mob wouldn't release, that's when I realized this game sucks.
Dude, no, that's when you kite bosses to cities.
In EverQuest?
I don't know.
No, that's what I'm talking about. EverQuest. All right, it was terrible. So.
Can't you
go look at the screenshots?
Oh geez, I just jumped into the lava. At least I don't take any damage.
Like make an MMO in Blender, and that's what EverQuest looks like.
Ooh.
What's Blender?
Blender's like the most basic 3D modeling program out there.
No, I think EverQuest at the time had better graphics than WoW. But WoW went with the cartoon graphics, which, I mean, you can see have lasted, have stood the test of time.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a Blender, like you put...
EverQuest tried to do more photorealistic graphics at the time,
right.
and they were good, okay? The photorealistic graphics were good for the time, but WoW went with the cartoon graphics, and they made the right choice. Because the cartoon graphics lasted forever. It lasted, I mean, what are we on?
They're still going?
14 years. I'm okay with these graphics. And I play live WoW sometimes, which is way better graphics. So I'm just knocked out by the decisions Blizzard made in the beginning that just made the game crack. It made it crack. That's all there is to it. You can't call it anything but an addictive form of crack.
It was unlike anything else.
And it's still, for me, I mean, I wouldn't play this game as a solo avatar type game, but it's still fun for me just because of the programmability of it.
Yeah. That's what keeps me coming back.
I don't think I would play on the server if I was just like a solo gamer, like a lot of these people are.
Dude, don't say that.
I'm not faulting it. It's just that I'm more into something. I'm more into other things now. I'm into other things. I like Battlefield 4 still. I like
yeah.
I mean,
except
like I said earlier, there's not really enough people on here to do much. There's like 2 North American guilds per faction, and like you're not gonna get anything else.
I know, but you can't fight back when you're multi-boxing, which is really annoying.
You can fight back one at a time. It's legal. I just don't recommend it. I don't recommend it because people could get really good at doing that, and once people get really good at fighting back one at a time, you know what's going to happen.
People are going to rage.
They're going to say you can't fight back one at a time either.
Yeah, but one at a time, you could be beating up on someone with a rogue, and they're like, oh, I'm going to switch to the healer for a second and just sit there on the rogue.
No, you're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to do that. Your first guy has to die before you can switch guys. All right, but even that would be plenty enough to make any other person's day go long.
Like, how are you going to fight off a train of 40 people?
You're not. And that's why I don't do it. I started out doing that. Oop, we just got a Giant Stalkers.
It depends if they're like trolling you or not too.
That's the thing. I mean, the times I got banned was somebody really trying to just mess with me.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I would fight back.
Anyone who's multi-boxing shouldn't just go start ganking people. I mean, if like you start getting ganked, that's one thing. I mean, don't even harass them with the full 40. Just kill them with a few people. And if they keep coming back, so be it. But
no, but here's the thing. There are some people on this server who use my scripts for evil. And they do actually throw a bunch of boxes down and they go gank people with them. And they don't get reported because the people who they're ganking don't know any better. All right? And it gives us a bad name.
I've never seen anyone do that.
Oh, it happens. Believe me, it happens because I hear about it. And
you probably get blamed for it too.
I'm sure that I get blamed. Not directly. Nobody's actually come into my face and said, "Hey, man, this is all your fault."
There's a man on YouTube who plays on this server, and he told me to go kill people with his code.
This is all your fault, Furious Wipes. Nobody's ever said that, but I can read the forums. I know what they say. I'm not the most popular guy on this server, let's put it that way, with
Guys,
some people.
What can we do to ignite this server again, to get it hot?
Furious Wipes, do you need to provide permissions to me in TS? No, I do not. Why are you asking? Are you muted? I do have administrative permissions on this TeamSpeak server. Somebody gave me this TeamSpeak server, by the way. Let me unmute you. Unmute client. Are you unmuted now, Petrosk? Why does it show you muted? This is so weird. I'm going to say your mic's not going. Because it says microphone, no. So I think you need to work on your mic a little bit, Petrosk. Daniel West, my Russian comrade. He's going by a Western name, but don't let it fool you.
The thing about igniting this server again, it's kind of be hard to do because I'm pretty sure there's not much of a staff for this server, and
staff of one.
There's no advertisement. No one
right. Well, I mean, there is a type of advertisement. Let's be honest. The advertisement is that voting system. You go vote to get money. And the vote actually is still placed, that voting webpage, the voting web pages they spot, are still placed pretty highly on Google when you search for best multi-box server.
Really?
Or not best multi-box, but best private server. Those still come up near the top in Google.
Interesting.
That's how I found it. I just Googled
That's how I found it. That's how Eli found it. That's how Eli found it. He Google searched.
Dude, so it works.
I was playing on Elysium and I got ganked for like an hour straight, so I started complaining in the Discord like an intellectual. And someone said, "Well, dude, why don't you just go play on that like times 15 XP server?"
On Vanilla Gaming.
Times 15.
What?
That's amazing.
What is this you say, sir?
The times 15 thing is awesome. It's got drawbacks a little bit, but not really. I mean, just because you have like, you're wearing your whites from zone 1 when you hit 60, it's like, I don't really care. Like,
who would do such a thing? Who would still be wearing their whites? As I pause around to inspect my people. Nothing but whites here.
But you could totally kill.
I'm sorry if I make noise, Tina.
Yeah, Binoxus.
I can kill him with Noxus in whites. I already did.
Wait.
Yeah, like the problem I ran into when leveling on here was that I got up into like probably about the 40s where I got into STV, and I couldn't kill anything because I had no gear. I leveled too quickly.
Yeah. Well, you start out with a caster class.
Complete some quests, noob.
You gotta use a caster.
All right, bros. Okay,
Oh,
so
balls.
I'm gonna tell you guys how to do these flame imps when you have no gear. I'm gonna show you how it works on vanilla gaming. It does not work on Blizz-like servers, but it works on vanilla gaming. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. But I need to heal up and rebuff and crap like that, and I need to get my salvation off me.
Also, it's hard. I feel like you could probably do.
I'm calling
Venoxus.
Voidwalkers, by the way.
You can probably do Venoxus and Whites if you have like all range DPS.
Yes, you have to have all range DPS. You are not going to do Venoxus in jack shit if you do not have mostly range DPS.
Yeah.
You
I've got,
must
half
have all range DPS.
and I kind of struggle with Venoxus.
Yeah, half is bad. You need
Yeah.
3/4 range DPS to do
Yeah.
Venoxus, really.
Alright, what do you
And
have
that's the
besides-
reason I did Venoxus in the first place, because I was all range DPS. So
Yeah.
I was wearing blues. I was wearing greens and nothings and whites and nothings. He's trying to get his mic going, bless his heart. And yeah, oh, what's going on over there? I think we got a WoW player back there. Is that Monique? Oh, Monique's playing live. You can't see her because she's behind a 49-inch UHD 4K TV I bought yesterday. So you can't see her anymore. That's too bad.
Should we play Alliance or Horde?
She plays Horde. This whole Alliance thing is all new to us. So we don't really. The only time I played Alliance was when, as I was describing, I played a hunter who was exploiting. But hunters were no different between Alliance and Horde, except that Night Elves could camouflage. Night Elves
yeah.
could
Yep.
yeah, that was really fun. And believe me, I really did like that, and I abused it. Oh, okay, wait, we're not ready to pull these imps yet. Okay, so here's how you pull the imps, and I don't know if this is really going to work, but you just hit Shift 4, have all your hunters drop freeze traps, all right? It's part of 5-minute multiboxing. You have freeze traps at Shift 4, and then you pull the imps, and only fight the ones that aren't frozen.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. And they do get frozen on vanilla gaming. They do not get frozen in normal. Ooh, this is rough. They do not get frozen in normal Blizz-like.
Blizz-like.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't think we killed many imps. I think we're going to get one out of that. One. That is rough, and I did soulstone somebody, so I think we are protected.
Have you
But
guys ever seen that infomercial for Flex Seal?
Oh, yeah.
yes, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you need to do that for your 5-minute multi-boxing.
What? Do what? That's a lot of
Infomercial.
damage.
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Forget the Flex Seal commercial, though. It is the YouTuber who did the goof on the Flex Seal commercial that did much better. What's his name? Somebody bring it to me. What's his name?
I don't know.
No, the YouTube guy, the kid who does the
Jontron?
JonTron.
PewDiePie?
Yes, JonTron. JonTron did his whole goof on the Flex Seal thing. If you haven't watched it, you haven't watched the Flex Seal thing,
It's hilarious.
because JonTron's thing is way better.
No, I haven't seen it.
Because he does the whole, that's a lot of damage. Better than anybody. Better than the Flex Seal guy.
It's a colander. It's supposed to have holes.
That's a lot of damage.
Of course he sawed the boat in half.
So, Daniel West, you think your microphone works, but you think you're getting short shrift here on TeamSpeak. You're not. I mean, I've got 3 guys who are just regular guys. They're in here. They're saying stuff. Although X Boneless is probably muted a little bit. Let me set his volume. Yep. X Boneless, you were getting you were getting the shaft there, brah. You can say something now.
Bias.
Ah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, the horde bias.
Guys, this is not going super good.
Well,
I feel like
Surely it's not a gear
I'm pretty
problem.
surprised.
I feel like gear may be an issue.
Maybe, sort of.
Probably
Damn
just
it.
doing ZGE for a few weeks.
Is it ZG or yeah, maybe ZG. Maybe
Is it
ZG.
weird that
Wait,
ZG is my favorite
I'm
raid?
worried about Uber. I'm worried about having to do
No,
Ubers.
it's not weird.
Oh. Yeah, Ubers will not happen until you get MC gear, right? Isn't that how it happened first? You were already geared?
How many Stygian
To
bucks
kill
did you get
Rend.
before you killed a boss in that?
To kill Rend, I needed MC gear first. He is right, actually. That is the order it happened. I could not kill Rend until I got some serious gear on.
For real?
I could not kill him.
How many?
But it was not the case, though. Let's be honest. It was not the case on Project Azeroth because
Oh,
I had gotten some
It
savvy.
was 15, man.
It was.
That's
Why
funny.
do you have to shoot me down every time I'm trying to make a point? I had gotten some savvy.
I suffered through PA. I just remember how much easier like Skolo and Strat was, though.
15
It
man,
was 10,
yeah.
Those were 10.
Oh,
but,
those were 10 instead of 5, and Ubers and Elbers was 15 man, and that was nice. I have to admit.
To prove how good 5-minute multi-boxing is, I sawed this raid in half.
That's a lot of damage. Oh my goodness, I just took a lot of damage. Wow. I didn't know, I didn't remember my raid could be vaporized by flame imps so rapidly. Oh, Petrog, it looks like Mr. Russian got his shit together.
Yeah, no, I had to re-download the client.
Nice.
Oh,
got
so
a
you're
funny symbol
blaming
next
the
to your name.
client.
I am, because it was legit.
What is that symbol next to his name?
Overwolf.
Overwolf? What?
It's some kind of weird overlay that TeamSpeak has.
Oh. So did you pay TeamSpeak money for that?
No.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. I actually gave $50 to Discord to be a Nitro guy.
Who would give
Wow.
TeamSpeak
I
money?
have no idea why I did that. I
Totally
was
worth it.
I was drunk. I'm gonna blame
Oh, shit.
alcohol. I'm blaming alcohol on that one.
That's pretty
50
safe.
I'll give you
bucks
the
to
Nitro
Discord.
rank in my Discord for $50.
How's it going?
Not good. I'm gonna say not good. This is really bad. And I just wiped on flame imps, and I think we may have killed one. One
He's
flame imp.
multi-boxing a ghost run right now, so...
Oh, hey, I've got some good news for you, though, Fury.
Okay.
I found a cool add-on. It's called NT Mize Fix Loading Times. Have you heard of that one?
No.
It fixes your zone loading times, so they're like literally like 10 times faster or 5 times faster.
What?
Yeah, for all your clients.
How could this work? This is like
That's amazing.
Flex Seal for WoW.
Yeah, what it does is it trims out the events that are processed when you zone. It just
What?
like cuts the amount of events that need to happen in like half. So you just process like the really raw stuff that you need to.
Wait a minute. That really makes me nervous that events take that much time. Because I mean that hits me right at home because a lot of times when my priest frees up or stuff, I'm thinking, you know, why are they freezing? And it might be because event processing just takes a ton of time sometimes.
I don't know, dude, but like it'll tell you every time you zone somewhere. It'll tell you how long it took you to zone. It's pretty cool. Like, it'll say how many or how many events it skipped, or whatever, and it'll tell you how fast you zoned. It's pretty sweet.
All right, dudes, let's forget the flame imps for now. We're gonna go kill some. We're just gonna go farm. This is what I did for the first few months in Molten Core anyway. On my Horde team, I just was kind of farming trash because I didn't think I could kill bosses, and I didn't try. So I just farmed trash until I got some T1 gear on everybody. I mean, basically, it's kind of boring, but I mean,
How do you do Gar?
what do you mean? How do I do Gar on Horde? I do Gar very well, sir. No, I don't AoE. No, you just have 5 warlocks and you banish 5 of the flame sworn, fire sworn, and then you kill you kill 2 of the fire sworn, and you just unbanish them one at a time until all the fire sworn are dead. Meanwhile, a good tank is tanking Gar the whole time. Gar is actually one of the easiest bosses. If you have 5 warlocks.
Yeah, I didn't think about the warlocks. The way we always did it in my guild was there's so many tanks that we just each tank one of the mobs. But I was thinking, how do you do that with?
That's a lot of tankage.
Yeah, what's the most like off tanks you can do? You can control like 2 others at once, right?
That's some serious tanking, brah.
Don't you use 2 computers for this?
Yeah, how many?
I'm using
off-tanks
2 right
can
now.
you
Yeah.
run?
How many?
Macro at once.
Unlimited off tanks, really.
Really
Unlimited.
get yourself a Razer Naga for your second computer, and just
So
go
if
to
you
town.
actually have to move them.
My second computer doesn't take any mouse commands. I mean, I just send commands through HotKeyNet to my second computer. The second computer is completely botted. It's run by Hotkey.
It's just a host.
It's
Is it
a
over
server,
LAN too?
client,
So it's like
client,
instant.
client. Is it? It's pretty instant. Yeah.
But
I
like
mean,
LAN, it's on LAN and it's not
it's on
going
LAN,
to some
yeah.
server. Yeah.
No. It doesn't go out over the internet or anything. No, they connect.
You
on
could do that,
LAN.
by the way.
That'd be.
I guess you could. I
do it
guess
with
you
VPN.
could. I could control your characters from my computer if you
Yep.
gave me your IP address.
Yeah, you could just get on the same VPN server, and then I bet you could do it that way pretty easy.
No, I just need your IP address. Give it to me. Now.
If we were using Skype, you
Credit
could
card
have
number
it.
2. If you were using Skype, yes, I would already have it.
I'm not even kidding. There was a website you could go to and type in someone's Skype username, and it would give you their IP address.
That's awesome.
Was it just because Skype got hacked and someone posted it, or was it like live?
No, Skype
It's
just
probably
had
an
horrible
API.
security issues.
Yeah.
Is this before or after Microsoft brought it?
Who really knows? I mean, the powers that be. Microsoft probably owned them the whole time.
The thing is, I'm having fun. All right, I'm in Molten Core. I'm with my Alliance raid. I'm having fun. You guys are online. Oh shit, I'm not having fun anymore. Corehound! This is not fun! Bubbly
You can
Doom's
have
already
fun.
dead.
If you can have fun in a raid wipe, that's saying something.
Bruh. This
The
is not
first time I
wipe. This is
watched
not a
your
wipe.
raid start trading each other stuff, I thought you were hacking.
Oh, really? Yep, that's all
was like,
API, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if anyone's ever multi-boxed a 40-man, and you're the first one that came up. And then your characters were trading each other things. You were
Dude,
hitting
you
one
know
button.
what?
I was like, okay, this guy.
That actually is interesting that you said that. You're like, you did a Google search?
No, I was on YouTube.
You did a YouTube search. That's the same.
Yeah.
Very, very, very much the same as a Google search, by the way.
Yeah, I was like 40-man
Actually
vanilla
better
WoW
than
raid or
Google
something
search.
like that. Multi-box.
Well, who has more videos multi-boxing than you?
I don't know.
I
I've got
don't think
300.
anybody-
I'm over 300 now.
I don't think anybody, dude.
So
I think you are the one.
I feel like I follow some multi-boxers, all right? I do follow some really good multi-boxers. They're IS boxers in more modern games, though. And I actually don't watch their videos, but I feel like they sorry, I don't watch their videos. But I feel like they must have more videos than me up. But I'm really low effort, so I can
not
put a
40
low
man.
effort video up. Are they 40? Are they not 40 man, though?
I doubt it. I don't know.
I'm feeling like some of them
because
are...
Retail.
Don't call me
retail-
40 man because I 80 boxed on Project Azeroth.
Yeah, I mean,
I 80 boxed.
nobody's boxing as many as you're boxing, man.
What did you 80 box?
I boxed 40 Alliance and 40 Horde at the same time.
Did you fight it yourself?
In Alterac Valley, yes.
Nice.
Watch my video. We did a full Alterac Valley, and I ran both sides. It was awesome, man. It was one of my favorite things I ever did.
Dude, so you're gonna do that now on this server?
No,
can.
I'd get banned. I already asked permission. Can
Oh,
I
you
do
did?
both sides of Alterac Valley? No. Can I do Alterac Valley? Can I start Alterac Valley with 40 tunes, with 20 tunes on both sides, and then abandon both sides with 19 tunes, so at least we get an AV going? No.
Wow.
They didn't want that either.
Wow. Okay. Rough.
But, I mean, if nobody's watching right now, I could 80 box Alterac Valley on this fucking server.
Dude.
And by the way, Wing
What a
Hussar,
badass.
if you're watching, I'm not going to do that. Don't ban me. Don't ban me, bro.
Fuck the police.
Don't ban me, bro. Oh, Wing Hussar. He's banned me a few times.
Winker Star?
Winged Hussar.
Winged Hussar.
He's the GM.
I like Winker Star.
Winker Star. Well, you apparently were not at the Battle of Vienna.
The winking
But Wing
star
Hussar, the Winged Hussars were. So have some respect, bro. We beat off the Islam threat with the Winged Hussars.
Dang.
That's some civilization stuff right there.
Dude, I'm totally into history, European history, and Crusade history, everything. I can't get enough of it. I watch it on YouTube at night.
Do you really?
Yes, I do.
Gosh, you're a nerd.
Dude, American
am
history is
such a nerd.
boring.
I love American history. Don't even get me started. I love American history. I'm a freak for American history.
You like the Civil War?
I'm you know what? Can I just say oh geez, don't get me started on the Civil War. He said Civil War, Monique. Monique's like, oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I tried.
Oh, no.
I tried,
I'm going to
but
have to
when-
get a lecture about
when I was in
Vicksburg for 2
school
hours
and I would
tonight.
be listening to the Civil War stuff, I would go to sleep. And I honestly tried to get into it. I'm just like, why is everything about Hitler more entertaining than the Civil
The
War?
Civil War is
The
incredibly
Civil War
boring.
is spectacular. Oh, dudes, you were so wrong. The first thing I ever took my wife to do, my fresh wife, because I married her very young, the first thing I took her to do, and she will tell you, I took her to Vicksburg, Mississippi, to go look at the Vicksburg Civil War museums and the ironclad that they rebuilt.
Oh, good lord.
Ironclads
Yes.
are cool.
And we went
geez.
into the ironclad they rebuilt. That was the what ironclad was
Dude,
that?
iron's
I
like the
forget
most
the name of it.
unattractive thing
So-
ever, man.
Anyways, we went to Vicksburg. We read the police blotter for Vicksburg from the Civil War, where the Union had captured Vicksburg, and they had their hands full policing Vicksburg. And on the Civil, I'll never forget it. On the Civil War blotter, they had some frickin' Southerner, some Confederate kid. He's like, I'm gonna kill every Yankee in Vic, and he put that on the police blotter. He's like, I'm gonna kill every Yankee in Vic, and I was just like, I couldn't stop laughing when I read that. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I love being here.
Until
So,
you said Confederate, I had no idea which side the Union was.
oh really?
I'm not even
Wow, man, we got to teach our kids better. You're an American, right?
kidding. Yes.
You have an American accent, so I'm assuming you're American. We got to
I would
teach our
hope
kids
so.
better. Well, I don't know. You could be
Oh, no, I was
Canadian.
taught
You could be
fine. I couldn't
Canadian.
stay awake through the
Canadians
Civil War
sound
stuff.
like Americans most of the time, unless they say out or about.
Hey,
Shut up,
Sword.
man.
Real
That's
greasy,
that's
eh?
or sorry. That's super basic, brah. Okay, I gotta hit the bathroom. Oh no, I'm not hitting the bathroom yet. We gotta kill this Surger.
Guys, it's so late in my time zone. You're
Is
killing
it
me.
really?
And also,
Aren't
I'm
you
still
Michigan?
doing totems quests.
Aren't you
I'm
Michigan?
still
You're not
doing
even
totems.
Eastern, brah.
I'm in Central, man. I'm in Central.
It's
Central.
midnight for me.
I'm south of Chicago.
I ain't no
ways.
bitch.
You're
It's-
you're in Eastern.
You're an Eastern. That's nice.
Oh, good lord,
This
dude.
I'm
kid's
in
from New
Illinois.
Jersey. This guy's
I'm
from
in
Jersey.
Illinois too, but I'm not
Valatorin's
Eastern.
Fucking GMT.
Illinois is
He's
not an
already awake.
Eastern guy. Valatorin
exactly.
is Valatorin's starting his day. He's like, oh, this is my coffee. I hope he stays up later. That's what Valatorin says. I hope he stays up later, cause I gotta go to work in 3 hours. I gotta go to work in 3 hours, brah.
That's
All right, I'll be
crazy.
right back.
I'm determined to get these freaking totems tonight. The Call
yeah.
of Water totem
How
quest.
many characters are you doing them for?
I'm just doing it on one character, dude. and I've
Oh
been
my
doing
God.
it for like 4 hours.
It's about right.
It's insane. The Call of Water one alone has been like 2 hours of it. And I've got a mage following me, teleporting me to the capital cities to get really fast
You should
transportation.
just level a shitload of warlocks and just put them there all the time for people to use.
I do
just
that.
Summon themselves.
I do that at different places for my my boosting, my level boost. I've got people who sit in different points of the world at like elite mobs and stuff to boost my guys really quick.
You did the tap leveling.
Yeah, I do the tap leveling. It's incredibly effective. I have screenshots. I forget how fast I got to 60 in my played time. Let me see if I can find that.
Yeah, since he's gone, the Civil War blows. I'm just gonna say it.
Yeah.
Someone was asking, like, oh, there's women's studies, but how come there's no men's studies? And
That's everything but
they
women's
do have
studies.
it. It's called history. And there won't be a single woman watching this ever in the history of the universe, even if YouTube
I mean-
stays alive until the year 1 billion.
I know what women's studies is, but at the same time, what even is women's studies? You can't be a full-time feminist.
I honestly don't
Why are you
know
gonna
what
go
it
to
is.
college for it?
Well, someone's got to teach it.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know if they do have to teach it, dude.
Well, I mean, that's the only job you're gonna get, right?
Okay. As soon as I turn this quest in and get my water totem, I am going to instantly go to bed. I just want to see this through before I go to sleep.
Now, Valentine would be on right now. Oh no, it's this noob again! Oh, it says Outcast Army a few minutes ago, actually. Except with his native Scottish brogue. But he has a baby, and he has a very short leash from his girlfriend, so he's not able to. Yeah, he's not able to actually talk in the mornings. Otherwise, he'd be in such Scottish trouble.
Yeah.
And that's special trouble.
We've
Dude,
got
I've got
both ends of the spectrum here. We've got the man with a girlfriend and a child that can't speak in the mornings, and the man who with a wife who's high warlord.
Dang.
Very different stuff. Very different stuff. And can I just... I don't know if I mentioned it, but Monique got High Warlord as a warrior. Isn't that weird?
Hell yeah!
Isn't
She's a
that
keeper.
Weird? She is a keeper. She decided on warrior on day one. She's like, nope, I want to fight. I'm a warrior. I'm going to do warrior. I'm like, no, I want to be a shaman because they have lots of cool little stuff, right? And I started out as a shaman, but she was a warrior from day one, and she got to the point where, we had Ventrilo back in the day, right? And the Alliance would get on Ventrilo and say, she'd be in like AB, some battleground, right? And the Alliance Warlocks would get on Ventrilo and say, please stop killing us. Because her specialization was killing Warlocks.
Really?
And Warlocks were really good in Vanilla WoW. They were badass, but she had 3 fear breaks, really 4 fear breaks, because she had the fear break from, I think, the Trinket in BWL.
Dang.
She had the Blacksmith fear break. So she had 4 fear breaks, and she would abuse them against Warlocks. And anyways, so the Warlocks would get on Vent and say, what would they say, Monique? Oh, could you please not go to the blacksmith? That's what they would say. Could you please not go to the blacksmith? Because that's where we're going.
Us.
And what would you tell him? Oh, she would just say, if I'm there, I can't guarantee anything. So they would go elsewhere. They would go elsewhere.
Gosh.
And so one day...
Blacksmith is where you stand to get all the honor, too.
The blacksmith is max honor, for sure. Blacksmith is max honor. Believe me, because I know, because I would AFK in Battlegrounds as a druid and be stealthed at the blacksmith. That's how I got all my honor.
How do you think everybody honored up in BC, too?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm telling you. I mean, blacksmith was where it was at. Anyways, so these warlocks were begging off blacksmith and saying, Mutalia, please don't come to blacksmith. And she would say, if you come to blacksmith, I can't guarantee anything. And so they would go down to, they would usually go down to mines. That's where they would hang out with when Mutalia was playing, because she would annihilate warlocks and priests. Anybody who used fear, as their game plan, would absolutely just have a long day against Monique. Anyways.
Yeah.
And
if she's spec Fury, she can use Death Wish. She can use Berserker Rage.
So think about it: Death Wish, Berserker Rage. She had the blacksmithing trinket, and I forget what it was.
Was she undead?
She was not. She was Tauren. It looks like a what?
Was she undead?
No, she was not. She was Tauren.
Okay.
So she's a female Tauren. And even to this day, female Taurens can't get through certain doorways while they're mounted.
Yes.
Does anybody know about this?
Yes.
They still haven't fixed it. They still have, even in live. Monique, am I right?
Oh.
They still haven't fixed it. Female Taurens cannot get through certain doorways mounted.
It must just be a running joke at this point.
It has to be. They would have fixed it, but they're not going to fix it because the female Taurens on mounts is a hilarious joke in WoW by this time.
Yeah, just keep it going.
Keep it going. Don't fix it. Don't fix it.
Don't fix that.
So it's kind of like the joke with the orc shoulders. For a while, the orc shoulders were kind of a weird running joke because they were resizing them. They were trying to get them right, but for one patch, they made them really small. So all orcs were complaining because their shoulders were so tiny. And it was really odd looking. I don't know if anybody remembers that. I mean, I have so much WoW memories in my mind. Not because I was a big WoW player.
Because you're so old.
That's pretty much it. I was never a huge guildie. I was never a guildie. I did some guilding. I'm going to be totally honest. This is totally straight with you guys. I did some guilding in Vanilla WoW. I had a mage. I joined a guild, and we did Molten Core.
Wow.
But here is my Vanilla WoW Molten Core mage experience. Frostbolt. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it. That was all of Molten Core to me. It was Frostbolt on the 2 key forever, because the 1 key was Blink. And that was my Vanilla WoW experience.
And it was amazing.
Some water? Was there any of that?
I don't know. I don't remember. All I remember was shooting frostbolts at things. All right? And it was 3 hours each week of shooting frostbolts at things.
Freaking casual, dude.
And I'm telling you, I got over that really quick. And oh, by the way, 17-year-old guildmaster screaming at people to do shit when I was 30 years old. When I was 30 years old, they're 17 years old screaming at me, screaming at people, saying 50 DKP minus, and I'm just like, this is the end of that road. And that's basically that's my experience in raid. After that, I would occasionally join Monique's raids, because Monique was always a guildie. I would occasionally join her raids, and I would hate it the whole time, and there would be yelling, and there would be 50 DKP minus, and no. A mature...
Dude, I don't see what the problem is. That sounds great.
Okay, the main raid I ever joined with Monique, because it was a big deal. It was a big deal. Was Wrath of the Lich King Nax. You were expected to participate and be effective. And I feel like she's over there, so I can't say this too loud. I feel like I was effective. I feel like I helped. Monique, do you think I helped in your raid? Oh, she says, yeah, sure. I don't think she thinks I was effective.
What class were you at this point?
Feral Druid.
Oh, okay. Dude, Feral
did I
Druids
lose
can
you?
Bring it in Wrath.
In Wrath, it was okay. In Wrath, it was okay.
Yeah.
You know what? But it was not good, actually. In Wrath, it was not good.
Dude,
it wasn't vanilla, where the Feral Druids were useless. All right, Feral Druids could kind of bring it in Wrath, but they were not competitive.
Dude,
no.
there's a guy who soloed Void Reaver or whatever his name is. Voidwalker in the Eye.
In the Eye?
Yeah, in the 70
No.
the 70 yeah.
He says there was a druid who soloed the Eye.
Just one boss, just the Void.
She says
Reaver.
probably. She says probably.
Yeah.
She says it could be done.
His regen was so high. His heals per second or whatever was so high.
You don't get natural regen as a druid. You've got a couple of regen skills in Wrath of the Lich King. I don't know. I don't know. I was only PvP. So when I went into PvP druid in Wrath was so good. Oh my gosh, it was spectacularly good.
Really?
Oh yes. PvP druid, single world PvP, nearly unkillable. I was nearly unkillable. Arena PvP,
yeah,
I was still pretty damn good.
You can get out of like every CC and you can heal on the run.
Dude, you did not want to see me, because what I would do was here's my Wrath of the Lich King experience. I would simply go to enemy cities, and I would find spots where the guards weren't, and I would just kill people, and they would bring friends, and I would kill their friends, and this was my life. My life was living in city stealth and killing people who thought that the guards would help them.
You were
the
that
guards
guy.
would never help them. Yeah, I would always find the place where the guards would never help them. I would be like, "You have no help," and I would love it. I would love life. And then it was Wrath of the Lich King, so Death Knights were amazing. Death Knights were incredible, and I did love Blood Death Knights. I love Blood DKs. Cataclysm Blood DKs were just okay. Here's my Cataclysm experience for you. Cataclysm. Blood DKs. I would do 2v2s. All right? I would 2-box 2v2s. 1 box, ignored. Main box, Blood Death Knight. I would win 80% of the time just solo.
Are you serious?
Just solo.
Holy crap,
the second box was just a distraction. It was just to get me in arenas. But most arena and people probably there's probably not a lot of people on the stream right now, but people will back me up. In Wrath of the Lich King, if you're Blood DK, 2v1, no, absolutely no problem at all. There's no comp who can kill you. There's no comp, except maybe another Blood Death Knight who waits for his friend to get killed, who knows how to kill another Blood DK. Only a Blood DK can kill a Blood DK.
You do it. You gotta kite him.
You gotta kite him. Oh, dude, who said that? Who said that?
Petro.
Oh shit, you knew. Damn
I
it.
played arena. I loved arenas.
You loved arenas?
Oh yeah.
So this is how you kill Blood DKs. You kill Blood DKs by kiting. And
exactly.
most
healing.
90% of people do not know how to kill Blood DKs. But only Blood DKs know how to kill Blood DKs. So that's the only people who ever gave me issues is other Blood DKs. Because they knew. They knew how to do it.
So kiting and healing, huh?
Kiting. Well, Blood DKs had a lot of natural healing, so.
Yeah, they did.
Well, I mean, when they touch you, you're gonna obviously like need to heal back up because it's gonna take you like 5-7 minutes if you just do it solo.
Well, this guy sounds like he's been in a few arenas. And this is what I did. I mean, I would make money by telling people I will get you your 10 arena wins in a row achievement, and they would pay me thousands of gold for that.
Are you serious?
And all they would do was just sit there in arenas. They would die, right? Because everybody would go for them, and on my Blood DK, I would just kill the other two, the two people, and I would get them their 10 in a row. What was it called? Hot streak. Hot streak. Yes, I'd get them their hot streak. Ooh, jeez. We got lava spawn.
And that was on Kata?
That was on Cataclysm and also a little bit of Wrath of the Lich King. And also Pandaria. They didn't change for Pandaria. Pandaria was like more of the same.
Jeez, dude.
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun. I loved arenas. I loved 2v2s. I hated it when they made 2v2s like, second class arenas. And they did. They're like, oh, you don't get gear for 2v2 score.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
Yeah, it was very rude, and I didn't
kind of like excluding, or yeah. I don't know, just mean.
Dude, I think I'm about to wipe. I'm just not remembering this. I'm not remembering. Okay, Valtorn's talking. Didn't you have the water macro? Whenever someone asked it, yelled, "Fuck you." Whenever someone asked for a port, see above. Can I leave MB power leveler to nothing? Yes, of course. Outcast Army. You can leave MB power. Are you power leveling? The MB power level entry is only to follow the guy, for all of your levelers to follow the guy who's power leveling you. So if you have a level 60 who's killing the mobs that you're power leveling on, that would be your MB power leveler. So you can leave that to nothing. Yes. Guys, can you please ask more questions in YouTube chat? I am not getting a whole lot of feedback from you. My main straight man is the people in my TeamSpeak, and they're not helping me that much. You guys are great. I love you guys.
Wow.
You're awesome. You're awesome, guys.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
I have little to no information to provide, but
right.
I was doing 5-minute multiboxing, and for some reason, my range tunes would only melee, even when they were in range. I mean, if they were out of melee range, they would try to melee. They wouldn't.
What do you define as range tunes, though?
Hunters.
Just
Anything
hunters?
that casts.
Anything that casts? I've never received that report before. I've definitely received reports
20
that
meters away from the mobs
hunters
with
aren't
like their
doing
daggers
anything.
drawn, ready to go.
You probably have your weapons in the wrong slot.
Is that a thing?
I don't know about that one.
On the toolbar, like, because the auto function, or it.
I don't know.
Oh,
I just know
check.
there was a single target button, and I was hitting it.
I don't know. No, dude, I've not received this report. Oh, who is this talking?
Xbone.
Xbone? What version are you using?
I have no clue. This was months ago.
Months ago. All right. I'll try the latest version, brah.
Yeah, I'll have to reinstall it. I reset my machine recently.
Reinstall. Try the latest version. Dude, I can't support old stuff. I just can't. Nobody pays me. I work for Intel.
It was probably 6 months.
Intel doesn't even buy my shit, so.
Bum 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 bum.
I'm better for Intel than anybody because Intel likes to sell cores, and I use more cores than anybody anywhere on any game. Anybody anywhere on any game. And I haven't really convinced Intel to sponsor me, but I really feel like they should.
Dude, you're so close.
I feel like I'm close. I feel
You're
like
on the
I'm
cusp.
close.
You're on the cusp.
They're gonna sponsor me. I'm trying to get
Dude,
Intel
I
to
feel
pay
it.
for. I'm trying to get Intel to pay for that monitor I'm pointing at right now.
Dude, yes.
I'm like, dude, I skipped 3 years of laptop upgrades. Just buy my $400 monitor.
Yeah,
They're gonna
okay.
sponsor a bootleg version of a 14-year-old game.
They're not.
Okay,
Well, that's the problem. They're never
Yeah.
gonna sponsor that. They're
Dude,
never
Fury.
gonna sponsor. What?
Well,
They don't-
when
they don't
Classic
even
WoW
know.
comes out, you can
Classic
get them to
WoW
pay for
doesn't
your
use.
characters.
No, Classic WoW doesn't use the API. I can't play Classic WoW.
Oh no.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
dude.
use. They're gonna use the modern API, which
It's already dead to us.
It's dead. It's dead to us.
It's not even
don't
alive
like
and
it.
it's already dead.
No, I mean, they're trying to overlay Classic WoW on 8.0, and that's worthless to me. I want 1.0.
How is that even gonna work?
It's gonna work like we're gonna make all the values the same as 1.0. Oh,
Dude, also, it's gonna be like $1 billion to multi-box on retail.
Yeah. But that's
Is
what I'm
it?
saying. Get Intel
Right?
to sponsor you on Classic WoW. They'll pay
No,
for your other accounts.
I wasn't worried about that, guys. You know why I wasn't worried about that? Because I was gonna have other people loan me their accounts.
Oh, you were gonna leech.
I was gonna have other people leech. They were gonna get all the benefits of rolling molten core with none of the bullshit raid, and I was gonna do all their molten cores for them. They could do the ZG, they could do everything else, but I was gonna do their molten cores every week, and Blizzard said we're gonna take the lazy way out. And we're going to overlay vanilla values on 8.0.
But we won't even be able to do like macros.
You can't. You will not be able to do the macros you did in vanilla. All the wonderfulness of vanilla will not be there.
What?
You're going to have 8.0 macros, which means
Like you auto dismount.
if harm, do my sinister strike. Else, if help, nothing. Wait, what does rogue do if help? No, if harm, do smite. If help, do heal. There you go. There's a modern macro for you. Oh, I know how to program modern macros because I told Monique I would give her macros for life. All right, so I've had to keep up in macro programming all the way up till fucking today, and she's actually using her. She's using her Warriors of Draenor macros successfully still.
Wow.
On Battle for Azeroth is what it's called.
Dude,
Yeah.
macros that will last the length of your marriage. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go. I gave her lifetime macro support. I thought it would be
Wow.
like a couple of expansions, and she would quit WoW. That was a mistake.
Dude.
You know what? Let's summon imps. I do not want Voidwalkers anymore. We're gonna.
Fury,
swap
is
to
it
Void-
worth it to try to keep making this melee DPS happen this early in my multi-boxing life?
I think so. I think so. If you get which melee DPS are we talking about? Rogues or Fury
Two warriors, and 2 rogues.
The thing is, I don't support Fury Warriors well enough.
You don't what?
I don't support them well enough. I didn't code them well enough.
Well, they're a
I
huge
feel
pain.
like feel like Fury Warriors are not worth their slot in the raid.
They don't have any natural hit in their entire.
They're rage starved, first of all. They have no hit, and
Deep Wounds
Wounds
doesn't work.
Doesn't work. So, on vanilla multi-boxing, you should turn your warriors into tanks and only use rogue. Rogue DPS absolutely smashes everything else.
Really?
Even in 5-minute multi-boxing, it is my best DPS, single target, bar none.
Wait,
Rogue-
even of all the classes?
Of all my classes, rogue DPS will be number one.
For real?
On single target, yes, number
Just
one.
doing Sinister Strikes?
But you have to have your poisons trained, and you have to have poisons made, and you have to have a shaman in your group
For Wind Fury.
for Wind
And
Fury.
you just poison your offhand?
And you poison your offhand. And for Horde, single target, rogues will always be number one. Always be number one. So just do rogues. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll those warriors.
Your warriors you need 5 tanks for Major Domo. You need
Yeah.
5 tanks.
Okay.
Best if they're best. I won't say best if they're warriors. Actually, druid tanks are best for Major Domo because they throw a wrath down, then a fairy fire. That means whatever they're tanking sticks to them. Much
Have
better
you
than
ever-
warriors.
So did you ever experiment with doing the regrowth before you pull with a druid tank?
Doing a regrowth?
Yeah, dude. The heal does AoE aggro.
On vanilla gaming, AoE aggro, any healing is just ridiculously overpowered as far as aggro goes.
So yeah, so you cast regrowth on your druid, and then you go bear form and you pull a
Read
fairy.
your chat, you damn troll! Wait, what am I doing? What's going on? The Lawden. Let's explain to the Lawden what's going on. What's going on? The Lawden is I am trying Alliance for the first time. It's not going super good in Molten Core. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't feel like I'm gonna try any bosses. I will try Geddon tonight. We'll try not Geddon, but Gehenna tonight. And the problem is this: the thing that you see on the screen, not that. Pay no attention to that. That. The problem is this. None of my guys actually have any gear on. And this is apparently, I'm told, limiting factor in Molten Core if you have no gear. And I feel like that's pretty racist. Is what
Yeah,
I'm
it is.
I'm going to say it's racist.
Dude, super racist.
Super.
Oh my god, look at all those
super
empty
racist.
slots.
So many empty slots, and I mean, you know, they're slotist. I'm gonna call Blizzard slotist.
Bunch of dirty slots.
Bunch of dirty slotists. They want something in every damn slot. Is that Annihilator getting...
You can leave the tabard empty.
That Annihilator's getting bound, right? Yes, that Annihilator's bound.
Oh, I actually do have a question that I've been wondering for a while. Do
Yeah.
you take consumables on all your characters?
No, I use no consumables in any
Okay.
battle ever.
Because I was thinking,
Consumables
if that man
are
uses
not
consumables, how in the world does he farm all those?
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly the problem. Is how do you farm all those consumables if you use consumables? Well, people tell me in my Nax farming, they're like, if you ever want to get by the Plague Ward patchwork guys, not Plague Ward, I don't know what ward it is. It's Undead Ward. Which one has the 4 patchworks? Anyway, they say if you ever want to get by those 4 patchworks, you need to have tanks with free action potions. Period. Otherwise, you're not going to get by those. And I believe them. I believe them. Because I've tried to get by those guys. And it's redonkulous. There's
I mean,
no
getting
way.
your free action potions for your tanks isn't that bad. You could probably just buy them from
It's
the
not
AH.
bad. It's not bad. I mean, I could do it. I could do it if I wanted to do it. The problem is on VG, on this particular server, if you kill one mob in that wing, you're saved.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to be saved. I want to kill mobs over and over again to farm trash. And I can only do that in the Death Knight ward. So I mainly hang out in the Death Knight ward because you can kill Death Knights over and over again and never be saved. All right, these guys killed a 3-mob pull, which is kind of a hard pull for Molten Core because they got an Annihilator and 2 Molten Giants, and they're gonna finish this. But I mean, it did take a while, if I'm honest.
Guys, I gotta log off. It's so late.
Dude,
I gotta work.
sleep well. What state are you in?
Illinois.
Okay, that's not really that late, but all right, that's fine. That's
Casual.
fine.
Dude, it's
fine,
late
bro.
when you've got
It's midnight.
and you got 2 kids.
Dude, just tell your Walmart people I need to sleep in once in a while. I need to sleep in on nights like this because Todd is multi-boxing. And his
Yep.
wife's right over there behind the big black screen.
You gotta play Vanilla well, though.
Gosh.
That sounds pretty nerdy. I'm gonna call that 100% nerdy simulation. We are gonna do. It's too bad you're going to bed so early. But
Dude,
we're
night
gonna
voice.
do some Gehennas. This is gonna happen tonight. Not that we're gonna kill him, but we are gonna kill him. We're gonna try to kill him.
What?
Night. Wait, did he already leave? Night.
Yeah, he left.
Okay. Night. Trifling. Wake up. Freaking Boomkin. Oomkin. Can't believe I have a...
You need to try a pally tank.
You know what? When I started out on this Alliance thing, I was 100% Pallies. I had no warriors. I was like, okay, I'm doing 16 Pallies. And that's what I did. I made 16 Pallies and a few other classes. And I was like, this is how the Alliance do it. They have all Pallies everywhere. Then I went to try to do Dead Mines.
No.
I tried to do Dead Mines with a Pally tank. I was like, wait a minute. What's going on here?
I mean, it's possible. We had a pally in our guild tank some stuff in ZG. I think like a boss even.
I don't think he tanked Dead Mines, though, all the way through at
Not
level
Dead
16.
Mines. Dead Mines is a whole other beast.
Dead Mines is really hard. Somebody was telling me, if you look at my Discord, join my Discord, by the way. If you look at my Discord, someone was on Discord saying, yeah, I'm working on Alliance, I'm doing Dead Mines. And he's like, I did all of Dead Mines. I'm like, wait, you did all of Dead Mines at level 16 with 5-minute multi-boxing? Because that was going to be a record because I never did that. And he said, oh, I didn't do Van Cleef. I'm like, oh, come on.
All of Dead Mines, by the way.
You
Not all
didn't
of
do
it,
Van
though.
Cleef? You did all of Dead Mines except for all of Dead Mines. No Van Cleef. I want to hear somebody say, I use your 5-minute multi-boxing to do all of Dead Mines. Dude, Dead Mines is actually so very hard. I downplay it, actually.
I adjusted it a little bit.
On VG? VG is actually harder Dead Mines than Blizz-like. It is
I've heard
harder than
VG is
Blizz-like.
overtuned.
VG is way overtuned on Dead Mines. It's not legitimate. It's not Blizz-like.
There was Lights Hope, and then I got banned.
Oh, it was Lights Hope.
Lights Hope, aka Elysium, aka Nostalries.
Yeah, exactly. AKA Project Azeroth. They use the same server,
because,
and
you know what? On this server, you got level so quickly. It wasn't this server.
no, I mean, I really respect Dead Mines. I love Dead Mines. I loved it in Live WoW. I still love it in Live WoW. It is amazing, but it is really, really hard. And I've never done it on VG. I think Dead Mines on VG is way harder than Blizz-like. Way harder. Because some of the scripting is out of control. Seriously out of control.
Yeah. And they're not going to put any time into scripting dungeons because you skipped them.
They're not. They're not going to put any time into that. They're never going to put any time into that. So, Project Azeroth, Vanilla Gaming is what it is in Dead Mines. And so if you can, the first guy who ever does Dead Mines on VG, with 5-minute multi-boxing with their own 5-man, I'm going to give them 1,000 gold. I'm going to give them if they video it, if they put up a video where they did it. If they get all the way to Van Cleef and they finish it, 1,000 gold. You get 1,000 gold for that. I'm on record. I'm on record.
I've run Mordon on this server, and the Mark of the Chosen quest is totally broken. You can't get the that awesome trinket.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Don't let me throw that across Monique's bow, because she'd be like furious. She would not like. She said, this guy said the Mark of the Chosen quest on Mardon does not work on VG.
The cons, they don't drop their loot that they're supposed to drop.
They don't drop the loot?
Yeah, they give you like gems. They don't drop them.
All right, I'm gonna go with 5 right now. We're gonna AOE this guy down. Some of the lava spawns and stuff.
Because that tank.
I don't know, man. I love Mardon.
Mardon
Mardon is one of my absolute favorite nostalgic dungeons. I did a lot of Mardon through not just vanilla, but also twinking, and later expansions. I absolutely adore Mardon. I think it's incredible as far as
beautiful.
As far as the graphics go, the presentation, it's just amazing. It just dazzles me, and I think a lot of Alliance missed that because it was a long run. But Horde was all over Mardon, and it was definitely a Horde place where we all went.
So you mentioned twinking. What turned me on to the multi-boxing was that when Classic was announced, I wanted to do a 59 twink. I was like, if you want to get best in slot, the only way to do it is you got a multi-box.
Yep.
But now that my Classic dreams have been ruined due to they're not keeping the API.
Yes. Wait, huh? How have they been ruined because of not keeping the API?
Okay. So, you need to multi-box if you want to get the best gear for a level 59, right? Think about it.
Right.
A lot of stuff in Upper Blackrock Spire.
Okay.
And even in Zul'Gurub, this is stuff that you can get on your twink.
Okay.
59.
Wait, what are we talking about? What exactly are we talking about? As
You
far
lost
as
me.
What you're trying to get at 59? Because 59 is a weird level. There's a lot of stuff you can't have. But there's a lot of good stuff you can have.
I'll fill in the gap. Where did I lose you?
Well, what exactly are you talking about? That ZG, you can't get in ZG or whatever at 59.
So,
By the way, can you get into ZG at 59?
Yeah.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Interesting.
I
All
don't
right, I
know if
did
on
not
this
know that.
server you can, but I know in vanilla.
No, this server is just normal rules for levels and stuff. So.
But so the
that's
I don't
1040, bros.
I don't remember the name of them, but they're like the little belts or the arm splint things you get, the little badges that drop. You turn those in. It's a quest, and what you get is you get 3 of the Madcap sets or whatever the class set is for ZG. You can get the necklace, you can get the chest piece, and you can get the shoulders.
How did you do this at level 59 without getting experience to get to level 60? Was this all after you were able to lock experience?
Well, okay, so for the experience, what you would have to do is you would have to go to the boss. It's the 6 or the 7 priests or whatever it is. Each of them can drop the piece that you need. So you would go in for a boss fight, and that's it.
Really? So you'd go in for a channel. They call them the channelers. You would go in for a channelers fight, and that's it. You wouldn't.
That's it. That's all.
And you would try not to level.
So you can get into, as far as I'm aware, I think you can get into ZG at level 55.
Okay.
So assuming you only go in for one boss fight and you're only there for one piece of loot, and let's say you get that piece of loot because they're going to give it to you.
Okay.
I mean, it probably wouldn't take you more than 4 or 5 boss fights to get what you need, and you're not going to get hardly any experience. But that requires coordination, right? That requires, 19
Extreme
other people-
planning.
Right, 19 other people would say, "Oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to give this level 55 a piece of loot. Should go to me." It's just not going to happen in reality.
I can see why that might be a problem.
But if you multi-box, that wouldn't be a problem.
Yes. But, I mean, there's no twinking that's going on in the server, so it doesn't matter.
And also think about, let's say for a road, what if you had double Fell Striker? What do you think about that? That'd be pretty insane.
Remind me what Fell Striker is?
That's the dagger that drops off of, I think it's either the last boss or Rend in Upper Blackrock Spire. And
Okay.
it has a chance to make your next 3 attacks critical strikes.
Ooh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, look at this. We are clear for Gehennas.
Also, you could get Iron Foe for your main hand. You could get, so you have some really good pieces of gear that are available to you. Even pieces like for Stratholm that just like Balnazar, the last piece, you get some really nice shoulders. Or you can go to Baron Bivendare.
Wait, who's
Baron
this talking?
Bivendare.
Who's this nerd talking?
Petra.
Okay, all right. You're now classified. Go for it. Keep talking, nerd.
I'm just saying, you can get the cape off of Baron Rivendare. You can get.
Oh yeah, Baron's cape. That was good, huh?
But doing strat is really hard, even with
Yeah.
level 60s. So
Yeah.
You have to have really.
One of the biggest
I'm back,
surprises.
and I did Baron 45-minute multi-boxing.
Shut up, you did not.
You can cheat it because when you start Baron, you could run in and finish the quest on your guy
What?
without killing Baron.
Stop talking. All right, so this guy would. A lot of the people who try 5-minute multi-boxing immediately try to go to strat. All right, I know because this happens, and they talk to me, and one of the big shocks that they have is it's hard. Strat is hard, and 5-mans are actually, some 5-mans like strat are harder than raids. If you can throw 10 people together for a raid, it's going to be much easier than a 5-man strat run. And if you can throw 20 people together for a ZG, you're going to have a much easier time than a 5-man strat run, just because there's less expected of each person, of each tune. In 5-man, every tune has to lift his weight, has to pull his weight, and a lot of the times when people get to strat, they realize not only does every tune have to pull their weight, I actually have to know what the fuck I'm doing, and I have to do the right things at every given moment. Otherwise, my little raid, my little party wipes. It's not even a raid.
Skolo is the hardest though.
Skolo is really hard, which is why one of my biggest rated videos ever was Eli showing people on Project Azeroth how to do Skolo solo. And when he did the full Skolo run, that was one of my biggest rated videos ever, because people really want to be able to do that. And he showed people how to do it without ever wiping.
I've been trying to do Sholo or Skolo, and I've been
Whatever it is, I always
pretty
call it
hard.
Sholo.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I think I've only gotten to like the first 2 bosses so far, and I'm not really. I don't do any ratings. So
The
it's
room
fine.
when you have to pull the undead is just crazy. You get like 3
I know.
rules sometimes.
It's just insane. And I'm like,
cleared up
Eli,
the Battle Gore so far.
when I got home from work
not
one
good.
day, and Eli told me, yeah, I did all of Sholomance, and I said, what? What do you mean you did all of Shilomance? This was my Project Azeroth gang, right? He was on the Project Azeroth gang, which is a terribly geared gang, right? And he was gearing my Project Azeroth gang. He's like, yep, Dad, I did all of Shilomance. And I'm like, I didn't believe him. I'm like, wait, all the way to the headmaster, the dark master or whatever? And did you do the optional boss? He's like, yeah, I did the optional boss too. And I'm like, how long did it take you? He's like, I did not wipe. And I'm like, we have to record this. We have to make a video of this.
Now, was he wearing any raid gear?
No. This was his gear. He was trying to get gear.
It was 10 man though too on that server.
It was 15 man, I think. Was it 10 man or 15 man?
10.
It was 10 man. All right. So it was 10 man on the server. But it was still hard, and so I asked him to do it again on camera, and he did it, and it was one of my highest rated videos ever. I mean, it had so many upvotes and so many people watched it.
So it's only a 5-man on VG, right?
On VG, I've done 45-minute Baron, and I've done Skull maybe 2 times successfully, and it was with many wipes. The last boss is pretty random. If you teleports your healer, it's just over.
And you have raid gear?
I had pre-raid biz on like my tank and almost pre-raid biz on all my characters before I even tried it.
By the way, anybody who says they've done 45-minute Baron multi-boxing is a tier 1 multi-boxer, because it is hard.
With fucking Oven Dodger and the tank and Steve's machine.
That's a really, really hard thing. I've never done it. Okay, I'm gonna be totally honest. I've never done it. I've barely tried it. Once I tried it, and I was just so hard. I was just like, no, I'm not gonna waste my time on this. I'm gonna go do Molten Core instead.
And so think about this. At level 59, you can actually complete the whole 0.5 tier quest chain. You probably bleed over into level 59, but imagine you could have 3 set VG, and you can have like a 5 set 0.5 tier set as well.
For some classes, the 0.5 tier set would be incredibly impressive as far as effect, but for every class, just completing the 0.5 tier set is so much more effort than anything else. It's more effort than T3, really. Really, it's more effort than T3. Certainly more effort than T2, where you can just join a BWL raid and just have T2 handed to you. The 0.5 quest line is just as ridiculous as, it's almost as bad as High Warlord. When I started to try to do it, I was just like, this is almost as bad as High Warlord, getting High Warlord. It's so bad.
I on one character so I can summon all the bosses.
I have no idea why they made it that hard or stupid or long or whatever, but I was just like, I'm over this really, really fast. Okay, whose guy ran off to the left? All right, we're going to try and get that guy back. What in the world? All right, somebody ran off to the left. I don't know. Let's just kill the Flame Wakers.
So I guess the moral of the story is that when I want to make a 59, it's going to have to basically be a bunch of BOE gear that's really good. Because it is hard to get the really good find on pickup gear. Without leveling.
I don't know, man. I'm going to say
Pretty quick.
Gehennis is probably too hard with no gear. It's not, I mean, it's not going south as fast as I thought it would go south. Remember, I have a T1 tank. Kind of T1 tank. He doesn't have rings on, I think. Nope, he doesn't have rings or trinkets or a ranged weapon. But, or a necklace. But, I'm going to say don't try Gehennis unless you have at least ZG gear going. I would say get ZG gear. That's my recommendation for the night. Look, we can do trash. All right. We can even do some of the core hounds, but not all of the core hounds. If you get an unlucky core hound, you need to avoid. But we can do trash, get some T1 bracers and belts, but if I'm honest, you actually do need gear for Molten Core. And if my entire raid was kitted out in greens, especially the Silithus greens, the 3-stat Silithus greens, I do believe we could do Molten Core no problem. But a lot of my raid has absolutely nothing in a slot, and that's no good. I don't want to quit the stream quite yet, but I mean, there's really nothing I can show you right now with this raid that's any good. This raid is a run back raid. But I've got really good guys on chat, so it's hard to quit this.
Gear your characters up.
It depends on Jaw Hunter. Jaw Hunter is my guy. He is the guy who runs these characters on the weekend. And if he can actually get these characters into ZG and kill some bosses, I mean, they're gonna gear pretty fast. But if he doesn't actually run these guys on the weekend, I don't think I'm going to be the guy to run them on the weekend. I've got things to do on the weekend. And I'm just hoping Jaw Hunter, is committed enough to be able to do this. If you're watching this later, Jaw Hunter, because I know you're not on, I'm depending on you. I mean, these are your guys. You leveled these guys. Jaw Hunter leveled this raid from 48 to 60. That's a lot of leveling. That's a lot of leverage. And I can do nothing but thank him for that. I will try to run them in Molten Core. He can't run 40 boxes. He can run 20 boxes, though. So if he could just run half the raid in ZG alternately during the weekend, this could be a raid that works. But on the other hand, I mean, I'm here just to code. So I really just want to figure out how to drop bubbles on people and pick the right buffs for paladins. And I don't think either of those things is right yet. So I'm going to take advice from people. What's this? Stream a strat home run. No. Come on, man. You're killing me. You're killing me. I would have Eli do that, honestly. Eli is way better at that. Or Valatorin. Valatorin has done the 45-minute strat run, and he has one up. He doesn't talk. That's the problem. He doesn't say anything. He just does the 45-minute strat run without saying anything in chat, in audio. I don't like that. I think you should be explaining what you're doing the whole time.
My prediction for your strat run, as it stands right now, would be you would get into the instance and you would die on your first pull.
People so underestimate strat. They go into those skelly pulls and they're like, okay, I've got my 5-minute multi-boxing.
Dude, it is no joke.
It is not easy. Dude, I experienced it recently. I forget what it was. It was, what was I doing? But I had to go into strat. I had some fairly newish geared tunes in strat, and I went in there. I think it might have been Alliance tunes, and I honestly don't remember the details. I'm sorry. But I wiped on the first skelly pull. And I'm experienced. And when I say I'm experienced, you can believe me because I have 40 people with Argent Dawn honored on Horde. And they got their Argent Dawn honored by running strat. So when I tell you I'm experienced in strat, you can fucking take it to the bank. I am experienced. And I went in with some lightly geared tunes in strat again recently, and I wiped on the first pull. And It was embarrassing, but it was not surprising. I did not even surprise myself. I'm like, oh shit, I did that wrong. My guys didn't do the things that they were supposed to do, and I didn't move where I was supposed to move, and I didn't select who I was supposed to select, and I wiped, and I paid. And believe me, if it happens to me, I know it happens to new 5-minute multi-boxers over and over again. And they're like, man, I thought Todd told me that this was going to be good. I thought this was going to be easy multi-boxing and stuff. And I'm in Strat, and it's Strat, bro. It's different. Strat is different from everything else. Everything else, including Sholomats. Yes, Sholomats, you can get in trouble in Sholomats, but Strat will stress you from the very, very beginning. When you're trying to get your key, Strat is not going to hand you your key, bro. Strat is not going to hand you your key.
God,
Yeah.
He wrecked me.
Dude, Strat is not going to hand you anything. You're not going to get your key for free. And
Yeah,
believe me when I say you're going to earn everything you get in Strat. That's all there is to it. You're going to earn everything you get in Strat, and you can be proud of finishing Strat as a multi-boxer. That is your first multi-boxing win that you're going to have, and it is a win that you can put up against anybody in multi-boxing because it is hard to do. And you're going to learn a lot. You're going to learn more multi-boxing strat than you would ever learn in ZG and that you will ever learn in Molten Core. You'll learn much more in strat. It's a difficult situation because you only got 4 buddies to help you. In Molten Core, you have 39 buddies who are going to help you. In ZG, you have 19 buddies who are going to help you. And the mistakes are distributed. But in Strat, if you make a mistake and you get one guy killed, you need to get ready for that run back.
I think it's my comp, because I have a priest healer, and I think a paladin healer would be much better, but priests are pretty good.
Oh, really? Can paladins cure disease?
No.
No, they can't. So you can't actually run strat without a priest. So
you have to do a priest and a paladin who would do 2 healers.
yes, a priest and a paladin would be interesting, but really just a priest. You can do your 5-minute your 45-minute run with a priest. Paladins are interesting, but they can't cure disease. That makes them a problem for strat. I'm sorry, it just does.
But can't they? Well, I know you can shackle undead, and you can.
They can shackle undead. That's true, but you know what? Who else can shackle undead?
Yeah, right.
Priests. So I would say that strat is probably inconvenient without a priest. I won't say it's undoable without a priest, but you know that one disease they throw on you that prevents you from healing, that's a problem. Bruh, that is a serious problem. You can't even eat. You can't eat. Now, if they throw a debuff on you where you can't eat, let alone heal, you're going to have a long day. And so you do need a priest in strat. It's much better with a priest. So let's be real, guys. Strat is no joke, says Buddy Fox. Buddy Fox, you are fucking right. Strat is no joke. That is a bigger test than ZG for your multi-box crew. And I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You will quit multi-boxing much faster trying to do strat to start than ZG to start. I did ZG with 5 hunters. Total. That's all I had in my party. And I was happier doing ZG with 5 hunters in my party, just like killing the first few pulls and maybe getting wiped and running back, but actually getting some coins and bijus out of it, than running strat with a balanced party, quote unquote balanced party, and trying to do the first skelly pulls in live strat. Forget undead. You don't get to do undead strat first. You have to do live strat first. And live strat on VG is absurd. It is absurd. The skeletons run away. That's not supposed to happen. All right? Skeletons are not supposed to flee and call other skeletons. That's not Blizz-like. Skeletons fight till they die. But on VG, skeletons run away and call other skelly packs. And that makes VG strat much harder than Blizz-like strat. So your first few packs that you fight in Stratholme are going to be multiple packs of skeletons. And it's not easy.
Yep.
And it's not Blizz-like. But this was a lot of fun tonight, guys. Even though it was Alliance, even though I'm naked, it was a lot of fun. I do got to pay somebody back 250 gold because they gave me 250 gold before I started tonight.
That's me.
That was you?
Yeah.
All right, good. That you're Daniel West?
Yeah.
All right, I thought it was you. All right, you're gonna get paid back. I got the money. But guys, we all have to focus on making money on VG because we're going to be money starved for now because VG isn't what it used to be. So sell your T1 gear for 60% of what it should be, like 333 gold each. Sell your Bijous for, 15 gold each. And get money together because we're all going to need money. Half my group doesn't even have mounts. So let's be socialist. I've got a giant stalker belt. I'm not going to equip it. I'm going to probably sell it. I've got some T1 here. Actually, you know what? Type /find BOE and your raid will tell you, will report in all the BOE pieces they have. So all I got tonight was a Cenarian belt and a giant stalker's belt. I mean, that's about 500 to 600 gold worth of stuff. And we even have an ultra flash shadow reflector. Where did I get that? That's new. That will probably sell for a couple of hundred gold on this server. But we got to try and make gold. I mean, the days of making 50,000 gold in a week on this server are gone. So vote every 3 days for your 100 gold and use VPNs to vote multiple times and get your 100 gold multiple times. I don't actually have a VPN right now, so I can't do it.
Well, if you can ever get to the point where you can start summoning the bosses in Sylvanas, that's good money. If you can farm those.
What are you going to sell from those?
Oh, there's the BOEs that drop from.
Do you think? I mean, those sell for 100 gold.
Well, they sell for at least 250.
Not right now. No way. No, you're not going to get 250 for those. Man, I barely get 250 for T1.
I mean, some of those pieces are really good.
I know they're good. And, a lot of those pieces you need on your raid. And, in fact, I'm going to head over to Silithus and actually start getting those pieces. You know what sells well is the Abyssal Scepter. That will sell. That'll continue to sell for, good money. I really don't know what I can get for an Abyssal Scepter right now, but I was getting 1,000 for it before. So maybe I can get 500 for it still. So, but to get an Abyssal Scepter, you have to down a Silithus boss. And my guys couldn't even do that right now.
Yeah, it's pretty hard.
They're going to need some work. It's not hard. I mean, the Silithus bosses are easy. But you do actually need some minimum gear. Abuse line of sight in strat? I don't know. Is there a line of sight abuse in strat? If there is, I don't know about it. I mean, as soon as you come into living strat, you're in trouble. Because that first pull will run to get another pull. You need to throw recklessness on everything. And my raid does actually do that. So you're lucky. 5-minute multi-boxing does that. All right. Monique, how much are you going to stay up?
I'm signing off. Take it easy.
All right, man. I'm going to sign up pretty much. I mostly mean so they don't pull so many other pulls. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Buddy Fox. Buddy Fox, what's your main on what server do you play on and what's your main? I'm asking for info. I'm pulling a Muller on you, bro. You're getting deposed. Buddy Fox? Mortar. Oh, you're Mortar Tank. All right. Fine. You didn't give me any money tonight. Believe me, that's going down on the logs. You bought all your epic mounts. I've got 2 beers I'm finishing here. Yeah. I know you're broke because you spent all your money on yourself, not on me. You need to get your priorities straight, son. All right, everybody needs to funnel me money so that I can actually buy some shit. Actually, don't bother. I'm just gonna. What I need funneled to me is time. Is Jaw Hunter running 20 mans on this raid, and he can do it. He's got the weekends. He says he's got the weekends, so maybe he'll run ZG and start getting 20 mans going. You only bought regular 40 mounts? I thought those were epics. All right, bro, you didn't have much money to start with then, because you got only 20, right? So that's like 2,000 gold. That's not much money, bro. I sent myself 2,000 gold tonight from the Horde side. So I don't think you can do 40, right, on your computer. I definitely can't do 40 on my 3rd computer. I tried. I was on the computer Monique's on right now, and I tried to do 40 on that computer, and they wouldn't even log in after 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, they were still screen frozen, so they were swapping to disk. So, Dave, are you still here? Dave's gone? How did we lose Dave? He's freaking West Coast. I guess he has a real job. What time is it? Oh, it's 11. Okay, well, that was a bad stream. Sorry, guys. We didn't do a whole hell of a lot there. But I'm going to end the stream now. Still going to talk on TeamSpeak. So, thank you for tuning in, you 5 people. That's good 5, bro. Messages per minute. 3 messages per minute. Woo! What was my max? Did I have a max? 4 watching now. You tuning out just because I'm saying I'm ending the stream? Wow. That's not very loyal. Nah, it's fine. Love you guys. Later.